Alrighty, guys, we're trying out some new things here today, so give me just a minute longer than we typically have here. I'm making sure everything is running. I think I have all of my chats also pulled up in the same spot for once, which is like huge. Guys, we're live, by the way, on 4 platforms now, not just 2. So we are here. Can everybody hear me? That's the biggest question. That's what I want to make sure. Let me run through here. Okay, TikTok, you guys can hear me. YouTube can hear me. How about Twitch and Facebook? Ro, if you'll comment for me on... Okay, good. You guys can hear me on Twitch. You are. Okay, then why is that your username, Ro? That's weird. Why is that your username? Okay. And Facebook. I'm gonna guess also good. It's so nice because I can literally have all of my chats up here, which is awesome. Yay! This is like the most fluid I think this has ever been. So yeah, guys, if you're watching on TikTok and YouTube, we're also now officially live on Facebook and Twitch. We started that today. We're expanding, as I told you guys, would more than likely be happening. So we're literally everywhere. Like, you can literally find us everywhere, which there should be no exceptions for people not being able to find us, which is this is going to be the new thing. I'm super excited about it. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get adjusted to. The nice thing about it is the chat is in one place. So I don't have to like look at different monitors and look where one chat's at and another chat's at. Like, it's in one place. The sad part is it costs me an extra $40 a month to do this, which at the end of the day is not the end of the world. I'm not really worried about that. It will pay its due over time. All right, let me make sure everything else. Can I manage is the question. Okay, I'll have to manage chat otherwise in different areas. Okay, really quick, for my 3 new mods on my weather team, let me get you guys added really quickly here. Let me do that. Okay, where are my newbies at? Where are you guys at? That's the biggest thing. How do I get you guys? Okay. Kayla, I need to get you added. Does it let me do it on here? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I see Ellen. I see you guys in here. Hold on. No, Nicole, I need to get to yours. I'm gonna get to yours. I've got more people's I have to get to after tomorrow. Give me just a second here, guys. I'm trying to get all this set up. What? Okay, hold on a second. Why can I not edit this while on here? This is a little bit annoying. Okay, Ella and Kayla and Aaliyah, if you guys are in stream, if you guys will hop over to YouTube real quick for me. I can get that taken care of. I don't know why it's not letting me fix you guys on here. Yeah, I think we'll go over me real quick. Give me just a second. For everybody watching everywhere else, give us just a sec. We're getting a little some housekeeping stuff done real quick because we're trying some new things out today. So bear with me. The good news is there's no severe warnings out right now, so we're good right now. We're gonna chit chat here in just a moment about everything and what's going to happen the next 2 days. Good news is we're only going to have weather coverage the next 2 days. We're really going to, after today and tomorrow are over with, we're really going to be in a lull with severe weather. Like, it's going to be pretty much non-existent. So that's, if you like that, that's a good thing. If not, then oh well. What's up, Uncle Till? Good to see you, by the way, here. Make the rain go away. Yeah, there's some people that have been seeing rainfall for quite some time that are probably ironically tired of it. I don't blame you at all. Okay, let me See you guys popping in here. For my newbie mods, I may have to add you guys after stream, which I hate. I don't know why it's not letting me. I'm going to try something else here in a second. Ro, can you do it or no? Does it let you do it? Or is it just me? That's my biggest question. I don't think it'll let you, will it? No, only you. Okay, okay. Yeah, guys, I'm going to enter all y'all's questions here. We're going to chit-chat here in just a moment. We're going to get everything rocking and rolling just a little bit slower today because we added some new stuff to stream. So, just a heads up here on that. But this is the most like annoying thing. I don't know why it won't let me add you guys on here. Okay, Kayla, let me go ahead and get you added. And Ella, let me get you guys added. I think you two are the only ones that I have that are over here right now. Which is completely okay. Okay. Ella, you're good, and Kayla, you're good. Okay. Well, there's that. Once again, guys, we are live on 4 platforms instead of 2 for the first time ever, so we're trying to get some stuff fixed here. That's why I also got on stream just a little bit earlier. Because you're multi-stream player most well. Okay, so I'll have to probably wait to add you guys on modding on TikTok until after stream then, which is completely fine. You guys are going to just mostly sit back and observe today anyways, which is completely okay. You guys can still answer questions. Please do that. I just won't be able to like add you as a mod until after the stream. I didn't even think about that before I got on here. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of weird. But you guys are mods on YouTube, so that's good. Okay, guys, as I mentioned here at the beginning of the stream, if you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, we are live on Facebook and Twitch as well. So super, super exciting. I love that. I told you guys we were going to expand, which is exactly what we're doing, which is awesome. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are freaking awesome. You don't have to do that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Who was that just sent that? Because I can even see... Who was that just sent that? Let's go with the Galaxy, though. I freaking appreciate it. Libby, I need to follow you up, too. I think we're good. I'm going to do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think that's Shay. Is that Shay that sent that? Shay, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope I said your name right, because it didn't have, like, a... It doesn't have, like, your username on the thingy here. It's weird. This is going to take some time to get adjusted to. A lot of time to get adjusted to. And the fact that I can't do anything with my body is going to annoy the daylights out of me. So my name is the same across all platforms except the purple app. It's Mesomat WX because for whatever reason, somebody already has the name Mesomat on the purple app, which makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense to me at all. I don't understand that, but okay. So there's that for you. I can't. There's always got to be one thing that like throws off something at the end of the day. It's just how it is. Okie dokie. So I have the chat all in one place, which is awesome. Hello, Ash. Hello. Alrighty. So once again, for my new mods, if there's anybody that's a mod that's not Olivia, I know you just hopped in here as well. Ooh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. What was that? I need to also fix the sounds on here because that's also not what I wanted on here either. There's a lot of new things, guys. Bear with me here. A lot of new things. Okay. All right, guys, give me just a second here. Hello, hello, y'all. Okay, bro, I'll look at that here in just a second. I don't know why my sounds didn't save on here. I know, you guys are probably wanting questions and answers. I'm going to get all that here in just a second. We're just fixing a couple of technical things because this is our first time doing all this. Oh, John, good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing good. I appreciate you for hopping in here. I'm excited to partner with you guys. It's going to be freaking awesome. I am so ready. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have an official video once our partnership gets officially established and everything. Hopefully towards the end of this week. I'm gonna have an official video on all platforms talking about that, which is super super exciting. This is probably one of the most exciting things that I've had on this channel that we are gonna get partnered with. So we will. If you guys haven't watched the video that I posted 2 days ago on TikTok, definitely go check it out. But I'll have a video across all platforms probably either tomorrow or it'll actually probably be Thursday or Friday when I'll get it out. Since we have weather coverage tomorrow, but we will have that out, which I'm super, super excited about. So that's going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. So yeah. Also, John, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it as well. Thank you, sir. I'm getting one last thing fixed up here, guys. And y'all, like I said, are going to just have to bear with me because we have we're live on 4 platforms and not 2. So I'm a little bit dispersed right now. This is going to be a first time for me. I'm just trying to make sure that everything else is fixed. So everything is running that way when severe weather starts happening here, we will be good to go. We should be getting our tornado watch for Arkansas here pretty soon as well. So alrighty. I think I just about got everything done. Hey Ro, will you message Kayla, our newbie, and get her set up with a weather app on her computer? I think Kayla, you should be able to just type in Radar Omega on like the website browser and it should pull up. Because I know for Chrome that's what I had to do. I'm pretty sure that I can think of. I'm pretty sure. If you'll get her set up, that would be super, super awesome. If not, I'll have to do it after stream. You guys will probably hear Hazel in the background. Okay. All right, let me double check one more time here and make sure everything is going smooth. Biggest thing, guys, too, if you are watching on TikTok, if you are able to follow on all the other platforms, that would be huge. We're really trying to push the Facebook weather page and as well as that purple button. I'm at the same on everything. Just add WX when you look at the purple app. If that, you should know what that is. So if you're watching on those other platforms, definitely follow elsewhere. So just make sure you guys are keeping up with everything because that's where we're going to be at from here on out going forward. So, yes, John, that would be huge. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I would appreciate beyond words on that help as well. This whole entire process is going to be a little bit newer to me because we're just expanding, which is a good thing. I like expanding. That is awesome. Okay. Alrighty. I think everything is good. So let's go ahead and get into this here and kind of talk about what we're looking at. I'll start to look at the comment section and answer some questions here in just a few minutes. I want to just run through everything briefly here before things do start to get issued. We already have our mesoscale discussion out for a tornado watch. I think it'll be a tornado watch. It should be, given that we have that 5% hash tornado risk out today. Also, I want to mention today, starting a little bit later, a little bit more conditional. Today is not a guaranteed severe weather threat. Well, really, no severe weather threat is guaranteed. In generally speaking, we had a lot of cloud cover today that's still existing across most of the risk zone, and that could limit today's severe weather threat or not. We'll talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a higher risk zone for Mississippi and Alabama. The Storm Prediction Center upgraded earlier this afternoon a enhanced risk for portions of Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. I know that's not something you guys want to hear at the end of April going into May, but or at least here the first week of May. But we are going to have to deal with that tornado threat, wind threat, and hail threat tomorrow. And we'll be in live coverage mode for tomorrow, well earlier than what we are today as well for that event tomorrow as well. And I'll have a fresh video out for you guys tomorrow as well. So let me go ahead and pull up our risk zone here. Switch over. Here is that mesoscale discussion that came out for our first tornado watch. This is probably going to be a watch that covers Western Tennessee, and I would think most of Arkansas, given the aerial coverage of that mesoscale discussion. So that's something we're going to, more likely, like I said, get a watch for here pretty soon. But yeah, cloud cover has kind of overall limited a little bit of destabilization, which we kind of had a feeling going into today was going to play out. If you guys watched my video on TikTok or YouTube today, it kind of explained a little bit of that process. We're still going to have the threat for all hazards of severe weather. So, regardless of that cloud cover, instability is working its way in. Temperatures are still pretty decent. Dew points are there. We're going to have a later threat, which does make this a nocturnal event. So that nocturnal overnight severe weather threat is what's concerning me more than the daytime threat, because some of you guys will be sleeping. Most of you guys will probably be sleeping by after 10 o'clock tonight. So you're going to want to have alerts on your phones, know where to go when you get tornado warnings, all that stuff, etc. But yeah, this is going to be a more than likely nocturnal setup, because this is it's almost 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. The sunset's going to be happening within the next hour and a half for most people, to at least 2 hours. So these storms are going to start to pop off here during that time period and then trickle into the evening hours. And eventually we could still have storms out there past midnight. I think they'll be less severe, but they'll still have that potential well past midnight. So we're going to have to watch that there. Tomorrow's overall severe weather window will start probably around 1 or 2 o'clock-ish, and then it'll go through the evening hours. I think tomorrow's going to be a pretty significant event for the Southeast, whether it be damaging winds, hail, or tornadoes. Right now, tomorrow's risk zone is actually tornado-driven, believe it or not, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But this mesoscale basically tells us, hey, there's a tornado watch coming. All hazards of severe weather are going to be possible. Tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail. A conditional threat for a strong EF2 plus tornado cannot be ruled out here as well. We'll see what happens overall with this setup today, but it's not really going to have... The setup today is not going to really have any implications on what happens tomorrow, I would say. Because the atmosphere will recover tomorrow. So here's our overall risk zone for this afternoon. As I mentioned here, we have that level 2 slight risk of severe weather here. Not, a significant day, but it's significant enough where people need to have, alerts, know where to go when you get warnings, all that stuff here. We're going to have a level 2 slight risk here in the yellow, level 1 risk in the green. We had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings up here in the Northeast. I don't really think that this risk zone up here in the Northeast is going to do anything today. It's pretty much already past that point for severe weather. So if you're up in the Northeast today and you had a severe thunderstorm warning, you got some rain out of that, and hopefully not anything too crazy severe weather-wise. But overall speaking here, all hazards, like I said, of severe weather would still be possible. Also, Liz, is that you, by the way, or not? Olivia, did you get modded on YT? If you haven't yet, hop over there. I won't be able to add my new mods until after we get off stream, because the platform I'm using won't let me do it. But if you can head over to YT for me and comment, I can get you modded on there. That way I have at least everybody taken care of over there. That would be super, super awesome. Oh, shoot, I am in it. I gotta fix that. Thank you, babe, for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I did that. I've gotta fix this and this. Why is it doing this? There we go. It should be fixed now. I'm gonna just double check it, make sure. Should be fixed, I think. I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there could be some glitches too, guys. This is new, like I said. Streaming to 4 platforms. We'll just kind of see how it goes, but this is something we've been needing to do for a while. So there could be a little bit of some glitchiness, some lagginess here and there, because like I said, we are running to 4 platforms. So just kind of bear with that. Overall, though, I think the stream looks pretty decent. So I'm not seeing any like buffering issues or anything on my end whatsoever. I don't think. Did it get fixed, by the way, Ro? I think it did. It popped up on my end that it did. Okay, let me get back here to talking about our risk zone. Slight risk in the yellow, marginal risk in the dark green. Our tornado risk this afternoon. This SPC outlook's going to update again around 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll see if they make any adjustments with this. But overall here, this is our higher corridor of tornado potential this afternoon. It's going to be over here into eastern portions of Oklahoma, northeast Texas, back up here into central northern Arkansas, western, southwestern Tennessee, and northern Mississippi here. We're going to have the threat for all hazards of severe weather, including, like I said, that tornado threat being at a 5%. Now look at this as like there's a 5% chance of seeing tornadoes plus the conditional threat for an EF2 plus tornado within that 5% region. It's every 25 miles you go, you have a chance of basically seeing an EF or a brief tornado or a conditionally threat for a strong tornado there. So not everybody's going to see tornadoes. Hopefully nobody sees tornadoes today, but specifically if you're in that 5 hatch region there, you're definitely going to want to be more tornado aware than people in the 2%, but still be weather aware regardless of where you're at. 2% in the green, 5% there in the maroon with the tick marks, meaning that EF2 plus tornado conditional intensity is at play. And then we go and we look at that wind threat. We do have, ironically enough, a little tiny hatched wind threat for the Dallas metro area this afternoon where winds could exceed 70 plus miles per hour. So we're going to have to watch that as well and see if we end up getting any storms down there, supercells that produce more of a damaging wind threat. Outside of that, damaging wind threat there in the yellow risk zone, that slight risk is going to be for winds up to 70 miles per hour, 15%. The maroon is 5, same up there into the northeast. And then that hail threat also this afternoon across the marginal and slight risk zone from basically northern Texas all the way back up here, or south central Texas back up into Dallas-Fort Worth, into Arkansas, into Memphis. We're going to have the threat for hailstones bigger than 2 inches in diameter. So that's something we'll be watching there. I'll talk more about tomorrow's risk zone later in the stream because that's a lot more of an emphasis on discussion. We're going to be on here for quite some time this evening, so I'm not super worried about that right now. We'll talk more later about that. Did Olivia, are you in stream at all? Did you end up making it over to YT? I don't know if she's in here or not. My newbie. Thank y'all for all of the gifts, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Lily. Hello, guys. I think this is also our first little decent Arkansas risk in quite some time as well, so. Alyssa, if you're in stream, can you make sure that you let Olivia and Aaliyah know? I don't know if they're busy or not to hop in on YT today to get modded. I'll have to get them physically added on TikTok after. So that would be super awesome. Those are the only 2 that I don't have on there, and I'll have to, like I said, physically manually add them on the other one. So okay. Just checking everything else here. Making sure we're good to go. Whoa, we're not going to listen to myself. That's not what we're doing. There we go. Okay. I have all my chats pulled up, so this is awesome. Yeah, listen, I was saying, can you send out a message to Leah and, losing names here already, Leah and Liv, and have them come over to YT and get modded because those are the only 2 that I'm missing. I'll have to add all 4 of them on TikTok once we're off here. I've got in Ella and or not Ella. Ella's not. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. I'm losing my mind today. You're three newbies. Just have them come over when you get a chance. Yeah, we're guys, we're still also having people apply to the team. So if you're interested in joining the weather team, definitely go put an application in. Mesomatwx.com is the website. Also, too, if you guys did not know, Rochelle, my lovely significant other, has made a page for kiddos. So there's a Mezzo Minis link on here with coloring pages and a bunch of really cool science stuff for kiddos. So if you have littles that love weather or want to get them into it, there is officially a tab for that now. She worked her butt off the last 2 days getting that set up on there. So definitely go take a look at that. I'm going to also be updating the merch page at some point as we go into next week once weather quiets down a little bit. So that'll be getting updated, especially as we go like towards summer. We'll have summertime stuff coming out as well. But definitely go check out the website there. And if you are interested in putting in an application, there is a tab for that underneath the About the Team section. Go and put a team application in. We'd love to have you. I've been doing interviews all week with people. If you're interested in that process or interested in the team, put an application in. I'll message you back. We'll hop on a call and we'll see what works out. So that's, we do need more help. So if you're interested in that, feel free to put an application in. Also, Ella, I think I did mod you on YT and you're not a mod. I don't think. I think it's just, I think are you a mod or not? I don't even remember anymore who am I doing stuff with. I'm losing my mind today. This is what's happening. We can't be having this today. I should have gone on here like an hour earlier than this. That way I could get all of the stuff figured out. Okay, yeah, let me get her off of that. So it's just Aaliyah, Liv, and Kayla. So let me unmod her on there. So you're good, Ella. I don't know why I did that with you. That's my bad. Okay, yeah, I just need Aaliyah and Liv to be added. That's all I need at this point. Within chat, yes, they will, John. I think TikTok is super finicky with links, so I don't think they can do that on TikTok, but everywhere else, yes. Yeah, I don't think TikTok likes links, I'm pretty sure. Everywhere else, though, yes. I'm pretty sure. If Ro wants to double check on me with that too. Okay, let me get off my picture. Let's go back here. We're going to run over a brief overrun to what today's going to look like here in just a second. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. 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 What's up, Braden? By the way, good to see you. First time chatter. I appreciate it. If you guys are coming over from watching over on Purple App and over on FB as well, I appreciate it very much. So yeah, as I mentioned, guys, if you're just joining in on stream today, we are officially live today for the first time ever on 4 platforms, not 2. So that's why I'm kind of like all over the place today. We're trying new things out. We're expanding. The biggest thing with weather coverage is trying to reach as many people as possible. And so, you know, we've kind of been limited to 2 platforms. I haven't really had the mindset or the time to ever get everything updated. So as you guys are coming in, like I said, you can follow around into different platforms. The biggest thing is we're trying to grow on that Purple App and the Facebook weather page. So also, yeah, 4 platforms is a lot. I know, it's crazy. There may be a 5th in the future. Also, Jennifer, thank you. Yeah, there may be a 5th in the future, but I want to get 4 down pat before anything else. So, is there merch available? Yes, there is merch available now. I think it's not, the stuff that's on there is going to stay on there. I'm just going to add new stuff. So underneath, there's also live feed section as well, SPC, all that stuff. Rochelle's done nothing but work on this tremendously. Yeah, here's the merch page. So there's hoodies, there's cups on there, there's phone cases. I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff next week. So if you would like to get some now, you absolutely can. It has all of the updated videos and stuff and all of that on there too. I made this a couple months ago, but I'll be adding new stuff to this, but it's underneath the website as well if you guys are interested in that too. So there's a lot of stuff that's being added. This is kind of like off season for me and Rochelle, so we're adding stuff left and right and getting new updates out and everything, so that way when fall gets here, things are a lot more fluent as well. So if that helps out a lot. Yeah, so another thing too, I just saw somebody asking about that too. I know I'm kind of scattered brain right now, guys. Green screen is a fail right now. So here's the thing with the green screen. I put all this time and all this money into that green screen, right? I was super excited about it. Our room is too small. It's just not going to work. This room is, with the lighting and everything, it was a disaster. So green screen is not going to be happening now. I have it to where when we move and we get a bigger house, I will have an official studio room hopefully at some point when that happens, a year or 2 years down the road. But we have the stuff here. It's been bought. It sucks that we can't use it, but I just don't have the space, and I'm not going to have the time once I go back full-time school-wise in the fall to set it up every single day and get it rocking and rolling. We're just going to have to post videos, get on weather coverage, and that be that. So eventually at some point we'll have it back again. I know a lot of you guys are super excited about it. I was excited about it, but it's going to have to wait for now because we're just not going to have it right now. So we'll get there again. We'll get there again with it. We have it though, so no worries at all. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about our environment here because I want to, let me look at our satellite imagery here and see if we've still got a lot of cloud cover across Arkansas. There's some breaks in there in the clouds, but we'll end up seeing how instability ends up uptrending here. Yeah, Max does have a green screen. I did see that. Yes, he does. His room is also a little bit designed differently than mine is. So I also have a bed in my room where he has a studio. So, but yes, instability is recovering. My issue though, are these storms going to be elevated up here? More than likely, potentially so. Unless that warm front can lift a little bit further to the north, I don't know if we're going to get a higher end corridor tornado potential up here or not. I think our tornado threat is actually going to be more maximized down here across central and southern Arkansas, where that instability has kind of been hanging out all day today. So we'll see what happens with that. Thermos are definitely impressive. That northeast quadrant of Texas right now looks pretty impressive right now as well here, as we're seeing instability values around 3,500. So like Texarkana, New Boston, that triple point kind of region here, that's where we're seeing our higher corridors of instability. So, we'll see what ends up playing out here. Also, guys, thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. Thank you. I cannot see. I'm having to watch on my phone, too, for my TikTok stream. I can't see gift animations because I'm on a completely different platform stream-wise, but I can see what you guys sent. I can't see the animations, but I can see what you guys sent. So, I do appreciate it very, 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 very much. So, also, too, on the merch side of things, I am going to be adding baby stuff on there. So if you have any kiddos or are going to be having kiddos, there will be baby stuff merch-wise as well soon, eventually at some point as well. So exciting stuff. Lots of stuff coming. All right, we should be getting this tornado watch here relatively soon. Let's go ahead and talk about the future models here and kind of what the Triple HR model is painting. As I mentioned, when you have a sloppy setup like today where we have all hazards of severe weather possible, we've got cloud cover and all of the above here, anything can happen. I don't like to, once we're kind of in nowcasting mode, I don't usually like to show model runs just because they are so finicky. But we'll just kind of give you guys a glimpse here of what we're looking at. So overall, right now, this is kind of what we're looking at right across the board here. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So time-wise here, storms are going to start to develop here in the northern portions of Arkansas between, I would say now and the next couple of hours here. You can see those supercells firing off right around 6 to 7, 8 o'clock-ish. Eventually, as these storms work their way east, we will see kind of a cluster of storms develop here. This is around 10, 11 o'clock, maybe midnight-ish here. Very slow-moving storms with hail, damaging winds, and a couple of tornadoes can't be ruled out. Back down here, you can see a couple storms in northeast Texas. These will continue to work their way east as time goes on as well. And then eventually to go into western Tennessee after midnight. Kind of another round of storms here. Most of this will be hail and wind-driven elevated-wise because the tornado parameters may have already been used at this point from storms in previous hours. But eventually as we go past midnight to about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's still going to be a loud night. So if you're over in northern Mississippi, western and central Tennessee, Arkansas region here, there is definitely going to, what's the word here? There's definitely it's going to be a loud night for you guys. So definitely, definitely be mindful of that. Have alerts on your phone tonight just in case here. Okie dokie. Let me make sure. Is TikTok glitching for you guys? Or is it okay? I think Ro just said it was. It looks fine on my end. I'm watching my own stream on mine. I don't know if it's trial and error. Trial and error today. No, it's good. Okay. Might just be your phone, Ro. I don't know. Okay. Everything, all the platforms look good, so I'm not seeing an issue at all with this. It's glitching for you. Hold on, let me go see what it's doing in the Ro real quick. Give me just a second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. We're just trying to get all of this stuff figured out today. Yeah, it might be a little bit glitchy. I don't know why it's doing that today. Could be a little bit finicky. Let me look at my settings here and see what it's doing. Hold on, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Let me switch back over here to our map here for just a minute. Okie dokie here. Okay, it's Rochelle's phone. It's not you guys. You're good. She just messaged me. It's her phone. We may have to get Rochelle a new phone at some point here soon. We probably should end up trading in our phones at some point because we've had these phones for like 3 years now, I think. So definitely since we've moved up here. Or since I've moved up here. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better that it's not me then. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. Well, welcome in, guys. If you're just joining in, if you're watching on all 4 platforms, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let me get some questions answered here. So let me see what you guys got. What questions do you guys have for me while we wait for things to get rocking and rolling? It could be literally questions about anything. I'm not going to answer questions on tomorrow yet, just because we're going to do a deep dive into tomorrow later on this evening. But what questions do y'all have for me? Someone says, anything severe for Ohio tonight? No, you guys are good. Nothing severe for Ohio. Why won't today affect tomorrow? Because the convection is going to be cleared out well before tomorrow afternoon gets going. Alrighty. Let's see here. Can I look at Jackson, Tennessee for... Yeah, so for Jackson, Tennessee today, you guys are in that slight risk. Most of your storms are probably not going to be until after 10 p.m. So all hazards of severe weather will be possible if you are in that area there tonight. After 10 p.m., I would say, would be your best window. That's also not what I want to do. Angie, we're gonna be okay. We should be good. Not expecting anything in Kentucky at all. Is there a cap over Arkansas? I wouldn't necessarily say there's a cap. It's just a lot of cloud cover. So technically, if you want to call that a cap, sure. That cloud cover is kind of keeping that instability from arising, and it's kind of limiting. We actually had a couple attempts at convection over here in western Arkansas the last hour or so, and it just did not end up happening that way. Alrighty. Thank you, Miranda, as well. Thank you guys for the heartbeats. I appreciate it. Like I said, I can see y'all's gifts and stuff, but I can't see the animation just because we're on a different streaming platform. Miranda, with that $10 donation, I appreciate you. W's in the chat, guys, for Miranda. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta update my thingamajigger now. So, by the way, guys, we're continuing to all support donations, gifts from all platforms. They are going towards getting Mesomat a vehicle. Mesomat is carless. Mesomat's been carless for 1.5 years, and that's where we're going towards. So when you guys do donate or anything like that, you're helping me get a vehicle, and I appreciate it because it's expensive. And when you're doing social media full time, it is hard. So I appreciate it beyond words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and get that updated there too. like I said, the biggest thing that I'm asking you guys to do if you're watching on TikTok, make sure if you're watching on TikTok, you're following on YT, you're following on our Facebook weather page, and you're following on the Purple app, because we are live on all 4 platforms now officially. That is where we will be at forever. And I'm super excited to announce too, if you guys watched that video that I posted 2 days ago, we have an amazing partnership with I cannot say it right, and I'm gonna get it twisted in my tongue. With Weather Call Next Gen that will be starting on hopefully here in the next couple of days. I'll get an official video out to you guys on what that's going to look like, how that's going to play out here as well. Over the next couple of days as well, you may see some of their team in here throughout the stream as well, kind of advertising and helping get that input out to you guys as well. So definitely pay attention to that, but I'm super excited about that. It's going to be literally our biggest partnership that we've ever had on this channel, which is going to be freaking amazing. So, but I will be doing an official video on that on either Thursday or Friday. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be freaking awesome. Also, guys, I've added animations on the top of the screen up there for when you guys follow on different platforms as well. I'm going to start adding some more cooler ones. They're just kind of like there now just to get things rocking and rolling. So as we go into next week and I have more time to work on and edit software stuff, there'll just be a lot more cooler, smaller stuff happening in streams here. Did we get a new super fan? Did I miss something? Let me double check here. We sure did. WW's for Superfan. Who was it? I can't even see who it was. Oh, it was Shay. Shay, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Caitlin gifted it. Caitlin! I appreciate you, Caitlin. Shay, you got a super fan from Caitlin. Caitlin's freaking awesome. If you guys don't follow Caitlin, she's been watching streams for a good amount of time, and she just supports the channel like heck, and I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So freaking awesome. We're building a go bag. Is there any items people overlook or find odd that you'd add? We recently added whistles. Yeah, so whistles is the biggest thing. Another thing too, especially if you have kiddos, like younger kiddos or in general kiddos at all. What is it? What's it, babe? Those bracelets. When we have bigger severe weather events, we do. What is it? We do Sharpie. We write on their arms. Is it their arms? Like information, address, phone number, all that stuff. Or we have bracelets. We're supposed to get bracelets, I thought, at one point, weren't we? Bracelets help as well. You can order those off of Amazon, like emergency bracelets that have like their information and stuff you can put on them. Trying to think here off the top of my head. Oh, why can't I think of it? Is that right? Did I say that right? I think I did. You would be better at putting that in the chat than me. I think that is correct. But yeah, definitely information regarding kiddos. You can write it on their arm, their hand, anything like that. Where if something does happen and you know you get separated from the kiddos, that way they can be found and they where to go. Air tags, yes, air tags too. Also for animals as well, considering air tags. This had shoes, flashlights, batteries, water, medical stuff, anything that you or the kiddos need. I'm trying to think off the top of my head as well. She's right on my forehead in case she loses me, I know. Also, John, thank you for the $10 super chat, sir. I appreciate you. W's in the chat as well for John. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Seriously, I appreciate it beyond words. I'm a little bit, like I said, a little bit of the place today just because this is a little bit newer today. So, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. If there's anything else that I can remember, weather team, especially my safety team, you guys are going to know a little bit more too on that in terms of that. So if you guys want to help put that information in the chat, you can too as well. I'm trying to double check here. Wow, how did you get in here? Where did you come from? I didn't bring you in here. I need to fix that emote. Thank you. Goodbye. I don't know how Anita got in here. Medical bracelets, yes, that's correct. Yes. Yeah, because you can actually put their information and stuff on there. So, yeah, tell the whole family to write the emergency info. Yes, that is 100% a very smart option. If you don't do that, you should consider doing that because Under-preparing is not a good thing. You always want to be prepared no matter what the risk zone level is for severe weather, because we've seen a lot this year and a lot last year and probably a lot the last 5+ years, these marginal risk zones and these slight risk zones where people think a 5% or a 10% tornado risk or a 2% isn't that big of a deal. Yes, it may not be that big of a deal for you, but the odds of somebody in that spatial coverage of that risk zone getting some type of severe weather can happen. And most people, you know, look at these lower end risk zones and they don't either take them seriously or they under prepare. And, you know, like I said, we've seen a lot of these marginal risk zones and slight risk zones actually perform pretty fairly well in the last couple of years. So something, you know, just to kind of keep into consideration there. So yeah, especially if you've been through like hurricanes or anything like that, you 100% prepare for everything. You should. Guys, thank you for all the gifts. Shay, again, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Wait, that's, is that Aaliyah, I think that's in chat there that I just saw? Thank you for the heart, me, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Important docs, car seats for little, yep. Helmets, yeah, helmets are a big thing. Mattress to cover as well, yeah, 100%. Yeah, Aaliyah, I just saw you pop in. If you will head over to YT so I can mod you on there. I can't mod anybody on TikTok until after stream because we're using a different platform, so. Also, we're also just kind of chit-chatting too, guys, because we don't have any storms yet, so that's why I'm focusing on about everything else right now. Hannah, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it as well. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you. Also, guys, I'm going to put something on y'all's radar as well. Me and Rochelle usually take one trip out of the entire year to go down to North Carolina and see family for my birthday weekend. If you guys don't know, my birthday is a month from today. I'll be 25 years old in a month, which is kind of crazy. We're going to do a 24-hour gaming stream on my birthday, or at least some type of stream for my birthday. So definitely come hang out for that. We didn't do that last year because I think we had severe weather coverage. Yeah, we did have severe weather coverage on my birthday last week, I'm pretty sure, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll be doing that. And yeah, so, but we will be gone on vacation May 29th to June 2nd. So there will not be any videos and there will not be any streams. That's me and Rochelle's like one time out of the entire year to like detox from like social media and stuff. So, yes, that's when we will be gone. So just a heads up to everybody, that's in like 24 days. So, all right, Aaliyah, let me get you taken care of here. Just saw you pop up. Alyssa, if you're still in chat, the only person I haven't gotten modded on YT is Olivia. So when she gets a chance to hop in here, if she's not in here already, she'll have to hop over there, and then I'll get everybody else added once we're off stream tonight. Also, RMJ, I hope I said that name right. Thank you for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just saw that. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. I'm like bouncing back between all the chats because we have 4 different chats today. What games? I usually stream Fortnite and COD. I'm gonna start streaming Outbreak again. This is what I want to originally start doing, is when we have like weather discussions, when we're not like in severe weather coverage mode, and we're doing like a weather update, which we'll start getting back into, especially as we get into fall, when I get another routine schedule going again for school and stuff. I want to start playing Outbreak when we end our live streams, just like run a game or two of Storm Chasing Simulator. It's a lot of fun. There's a new game also coming out called Funnel Runners. It's supposed to come out in June that I'm going to also get. It's a more realistic tornado chasing game, and it's kind of really cool. So there's a lot of that. I try to do a lot of weather related games, but then I also play Fortnite and COD. So there's that as well. Also, Amy, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you for the love, and stay safe out there. Much love for you guys. Appreciate it beyond words. Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm originally from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm glad I didn't go through it, and prayers to my family and everybody else in chat that went through Helene. But if you guys were watching that stream 2 years ago, it's literally been 2 years, which is kind of crazy to me already. But we did 6 days in a row of tracking Helene. Before Helene even got named, we were tracking the invest that came off of the gyro. Basically a low pressure that spun off of out in the Central Caribbean. We were watching that thing forever, and then it got the name Helene, and then the path got, we knew where the path was going to go, and then it ended up, North Carolina ended up getting like a good soaking of rainfall for days before Helene even made landfall in the Panhandle, and ended up dumping like 30 something plus inches of rain after that. It was just one of the worst case scenarios you could ever ask for a hurricane to make landfall in. And when you have a saturated ground times 3 times 4 times 5, and you bring in 70+ mile per hour winds, you're going to have a catastrophe happen. And Helene is one of the most generational / geological events that have ever happened in Western North Carolina. It is the worst to ever happen, I'm pretty sure, in recorded history. And my hometown was basically the area that got absolutely whacked. So this little lovely town over here, very beautiful, scenic during the fall, during spring. A lot of people vacation there. That's where we're going to be going again here at the end of this month. But just it's crazy that it's been 2 years to the day, or almost not 2 years to the day, but 2 years almost already. But it seems like it was just yesterday because it's what most people talk about when you go down there. So definitely really, really crazy what happened down there for sure. It was a very exhausting, very, very exhausting hurricane season in 2024 as well. So, but yeah, that's another thing too, guys. Hurricane season officially starts in less than 4 weeks. We start hurricane season on June 1st. There is a lot, and I'll talk more about this as we go closer to the start of the season. There is a lot more uncertainty on how this year is going to play out hurricane season wise. We are going to be in a potentially very strong El Nino, which kind of limits hurricane landfalls slash hurricanes in general in the Atlantic Ocean. It doesn't mute them, but it makes it less favorable for tropical systems to basically form because we have drier, less wetter conditions in the ocean. That sounds a little weird, but in terms of like atmosphere component, it's more dry and it's just not supported, but you still can get storms that are closer to home. So it only takes one storm to cause an entire hurricane season to be remembered for. And so I will tell you guys, looking at the Gulf temperatures, looking at the East Coast right now, looking down in the Caribbean, the temperatures are warm. So we got to watch. We can get storms in May. They can happen. But we got to watch these next 2 to 3 months before that El Nino really gets cranking, rocking, and rolling, because we could get homegrown storms that come off a cold front and they could spin up and they could intensify into tropical storms or hurricanes and end up making landfalls into are giving us potential for landfalls into season. So I'm already starting to watch the tropical regions just because it's May. We've had early seasons happen before. I think that actually the earliest hurricane or earliest tropical storm in history ever that happened was in February. It was a long, long, long time ago, but it can happen. So like I said, just it's the fact that it's already here is what blows my mind. Like, we've blown through tornado season, we've blown through the winter months, and like here we are, like June's about to be 3 weeks out, and here we go all over again. This will be our third full-time year doing hurricane season coverage, which hopefully nothing happens. But as we all saw last year, we do also international coverage. We cover any other countries that get impacted from storms as well. So this is what you do when you do full-time weather content. So also, oh, that's exciting, John. So I will get in a video out tonight then. So yay, that's awesome. Hold on 1 second. I'm genuinely hoping no weather happens tonight so I can just chat with you guys for the next 5 hours, low-key. If this cap can just hold and nothing happens tonight, we know we're going to get storms, but nothing hopefully crazy will happen, so we can just chat and hang out tonight, right, guys? We love that. Oh my goodness. We're going to get storms tonight, but that'd be great. All right. Did someone? Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Too, just be mindful if you're watching on all platforms. There's trolls that come in the chat too, so mods will take care of that part. Don't worry about the trolls. I have to do better at not also myself acknowledging them, because if you guys have watched the channel for a while, Mesomac can sometimes have a little bit of rage towards trolls, but we're working on that, because at the end of the day, they're just here to cause pandemonium, and we're not going to do that. So there's that too. I got to do better at that. That's been an issue of mine for quite some time. So that will come with time, though. All right, questions. You guys have anything for me? I'm looking at all of my platforms here and kind of seeing what you guys got for me. Sounds good, John. Again, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be so awesome. I'm glad that I'm done with Calculus 1. My semester is over. I passed my Calculus 1 class with a 91. Or not a 91. I got a 91 on my exam, but I passed the class with an 85, which is great. And then we got the next 3 months off here, and then Mesomat will be having his 2-year degree finished by this time next year. And then I have like 3 semesters left to finish my bachelor's degree, and then I'm a degree meteorologist. So we are, guys, we're like 5 to 6 semesters away. And it still sounds a little ways out, but we are literally so close. It's crazy. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to be done with school. I've been in and out of school since 2019 after I graduated. Credentials do help a long way too, though. I know you guys are still going to watch regardless of the credentials, but I want those credentials so that way, you know, more doors open up. More doors open up significantly. What's the duration to go for school for meteorology? 4 years. It's 4 years. You can get it done quicker if you really like sit down and you double up on classes and semesters and stuff. I've just had so many different changes happen in life, and you know, I'll be honest with you guys, it's hard. And when it's hard, you sometimes give up and you debate things. And so I've taken semesters off. I've taken a year off back in 2023, back in 2024. So, you know, you do it at your own pace, but once you sit down and you put your mind to it, I'm genuinely shocked. I'm genuinely shocked that I passed the class with almost an A. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. So it takes time, but if you're willing to sit down and give your dedication and time to do it, you can get it done. I tell everybody that. All right, Olivia, I got you on YT. So all of my mods have been modded on YT. For all of you guys, Olivia, Aaliyah, and Kayla, I can't mod you guys on TikTok until after the stream is over with. So I'll get that. We'll get that process done tonight whenever we're off here. So you guys are good to go on YT, which is awesome. Okie dokie. Just again, checking all of my platforms here. Yeah, so once again, guys, if you're also joining in stream today for the first time, if you did not know, we are live on 4 platforms officially. Here on TikTok, on YT, on the Purple app, and on Facebook, our Facebook weather page. All of those are in my in my bios on all platforms. You can cross-follow all of that stuff. You can watch on all 4, whichever you want to do. We're just really trying to grow all the platforms at this point. So that's where we're at. So different stuff coming, as I told you guys. We're also going to have a really exciting announcement tomorrow. I'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow now because things have been updated and things are happening quicker, which is exciting. So I'll have an official exciting announcement with a partnership tomorrow, and that will actually be up and going here really, really soon. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So you guys will be able to get in on that. It'll be cool. I'm excited for it. I see you guys subbing and following, and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna add. If you guys can see the top of the screen, you can see the little notifications. I'm gonna add some different unique ones next week once we get through all this weather coverage. So I'm genuinely shocked we do not have a watch yet. From the weather side of things here, they issued that mesoscale discussion a while ago, and it looks like we're having issues with convection initiation right now. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, no, you're fine. You're good. Yeah, the good thing, too, guys, is if you're up in the Ohio Valley, the last 2 days now, we've had some very beneficial rainfall. So that's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. Today is also, guys, like I said, as well, very conditional. There may be some people in this risk zone today that get absolutely no storms, and there may be people that get storms today. All hazards are possible if storms do fire. The biggest issue right now is you can see storms are kind of trying to go up, and they're not really doing that yet. So we're just kind of playing the waiting game. We're just hanging out here, waiting for storms to fire, waiting for watches to come out. We will definitely have storms tomorrow. If you're in the southeast tomorrow, that Mississippi, that Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Jackson, Mississippi quadrant looks really rough tomorrow. So we'll talk more about that in the stream later on this evening. But I'm getting a little bit more and more concerned for all hazards. Even a strong tornado threat can't be ruled out for that Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Jackson, Mississippi area. This will be actually probably our first decent little risk zone for that area in months. We haven't seen a lot of severe weather in Dixie this year, or down in the southeast at all. So it's been very, very mute. It's been all up in the Midwest this year where that severe weather is happening at. So also, guys, I'm going to keep mentioning this because I need help and I want more people in my weather team. If you are interested, I'm talking to all of you individuals that are in the chat, whether you're shy or not shy. Go fill out an application for my weather team. If you're over the age of 18, if you've got time to give up, you got a couple, hours during the week to give up, and you want to help out in the streams, go fill out an application. Mesomatwx.com under the team under the teams tab. There is a team application. Takes a couple minutes to fill it out. Once tomorrow is over with, I will have an entire weekend to go through applications with people. We've already had almost five people added to the team just in the last couple days. So I am looking to expand. So if you were interested in that, go do it. Please, 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 please. You also get inside scoops on weather updates before we get on stream. So there's also that part too, which is super exciting. Okay. Oh yeah, I also need to add that dono tab here because Miranda sent in a dono and I appreciate that again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, where are my, there it is. Awesome. We are 10% of the way to our goal today. Let's freaking go. There we go. Awesome. So if you guys don't know, that little bar on the bottom of your screen down there, the green in the gray bar. I have every time we have a live coverage day, I have a little donation goal. If it gets complete, it gets complete. If not, it's not. All of that goes towards helping me get a car. I've been carless, like I said, for 1.5 years, so I've been trying to save up as much as I can from streams and stuff because, like I said, this is my full-time job. Just depends on channel growth and stuff. So if you would like to help out that, you can. If you don't, understandable. It's not y'all's issue to worry about or deal with. But if you would like to help out, that is where all of that goes towards. So if you guys know that where you're putting your money at, if you do in fact do that. Also too, I think, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet on YT, but I'm pretty sure YT also just updated streams to where you can gift now on the tube during streams outside of like super chats and stuff. So I haven't seen anybody try that yet, but I don't know if it gives you an option yet either. So if it does, let me know. I would love to know because that's a cool feature that they also just added as well. I was going to say, Andrew, dude, I've been seeing your videos about the snow. I think that's insane. It's normal, I would believe, to a certain extent, right? But it's crazy. Also, guys, an amazing meteorologist in my TikTok chat, Andrew Markowitz, great friend of mine, great supporter of mine for a while now. Give him a follow in chat. He's amazing. Love his work. Legit real meteorologist, and he just does amazing work. Give him a follow, please, in the chat if you guys have not yet. Awesome stuff that he does. But yeah, we're getting lots of snow in Denver. It's crazy that we're getting that late of a snowstorm. Happens every 2 years. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It definitely is normal for that area over there, especially with that cooler still kind of hanging around. Bigger than usual. Yep. You guys are gonna definitely get a lot of snow over there for sure. I mentioned it a couple times in my video today and yesterday, just briefly, so that people knew about it. But you guys are the snow experts over there, so. So, good stuff though. Hello, Storm Spotter. I'm surprised you're also not alive as well. I'm shocked a little bit. Also, there's not much happening right now either, so we're just kind of waiting. So, we're just playing the wait and see game. I usually get on live stream once a mesoscale discussion is issued for like a watch that's more than likely going to come out because that gives me time to talk with you guys. So we had that mesoscale issued like, was it an hour ago? Something like that. I think it was an hour ago. Like an hour and a half ago. So we should be getting a watch here relatively soon, I would think, at some point. Oh, you're working. No fun. That's no fun at all. That's no fun. I will say one thing that I'm grateful for today. The audio seems to be working amazingly. So that's my biggest worry when I stream to 4 different platforms is the audio not working, and it seems to be that it all works. That's awesome. Okay. But yes. Alrighty. I'm looking at some new data coming in and kind of seeing what's happening. Yeah, this continues to look more and more and more like an overnight event, just to a certain extent for Arkansas. It's like every single time that a new model run comes out, it looks like it gets pushed and pushed further back. It's like Memphis, Tennessee, for instance. Storms won't be until later. Let me give you guys like a future reference here, what this is looking like. Oh, I hate when the risk zones do that. That is not what I wanted to have happen. Gonna be busy the next 2 nights. That's what it's turning into. I'm glad I'm out of school because I can actually focus on this. Here's kind of what we're looking at. So here's the latest Triple HR model run that's coming in here, kind of time-wise for our event this evening. Like I said, we'll talk more about tomorrow later. But overall, though, these storms are supposed to be ongoing here in the next hour and a half to 2 hours. And right now, we're not really doing that. But supposedly around 10 to midnight tonight, we're going to have storms in Jonesboro up towards the Batesville area, Paragould, Blitzville as well, Memphis as well getting in on this. This is like 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Right now, it doesn't even look like we get anything in Northeast Texas, barely. So we're going to just have to see. But I think cloud cover today may hopefully have helped. Did the watch just get issued as I say that? Yeah, there's the watch. I love that. So our tornado watch is out for Arkansas. Sounds about existent there. So we will see what happens. It's definitely going to be a long night tonight. This is 2 o'clock in the morning from Nashville back down to Memphis here. Then another push of storms to the overnight hours into Arkansas. So I don't really think any of us know what's going to happen other than all hazards are possible and the above. So if you just got that tornado watch and you're in Arkansas, there you go. Caitlin, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go take a look at this. Also, when the alert comes through on overlay here in a minute, will you guys let me know if it echoes or not? Because that's also the biggest worry I had. I don't know if my sound settings saved from last time either. It should come through. All right, I'm just going to wait for this to update here. Look at SBC mesoanalysis again. Yeah, so our warm front is literally draped right across northern Arkansas there. You can clearly see where it's at. Temperatures are in the 50s and 40s here, and we have 70s. So, like, say you're in, like, Batesville, Arkansas, and you're in the 70s in this area, you go right up the road, and you're in the 50s and 40s. It's kind of crazy how these frontal systems work. You can literally just drive across and a 10 to 15 degree temperature increase happens. Thank you, Miss Caitlin, for all the roses. I appreciate it. Kayla, I just love to do that to people, especially people that I know. It was just a reference because I don't know many places in Arkansas outside of like Little Rock and like Russellville. My bad. Sorry. Whoops. See if the rest of this run plays through. Yeah. Looks spicy. All right, where's my watch? Oh, there it is. Gotta let load. Yeah, Madison, I don't think you guys are going to get too much down there.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
Okay, did that echo for you guys at all or no? I'm guessing it sounded okay. No echo. Yay! Okay, good. That was like my biggest worry because every time I use this software to stream in the past, it would echo. So that's awesome. I love that. Everything is working fluently today, as it should, as our first day. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty intense tornado watch. So this tornado watch is out till 12 a.m. Central Time, which means, guess what, guys? We'll be on here till 12 a.m. Central Time. Central Arkansas. So Little Rock, you guys are not in this yet. I'm guessing we'll get a newer watch extension down the road at some point if storm coverage becomes a thing. So this watch is a little bit smaller than I anticipated to start with. But if you're in the red polygon here, you got the threat for tornadoes, but not just tornadoes. You got the threat for strong EF2 plus tornadoes if these storms can become surface-based. So that's going to be the biggest issue here, but that watch is out until officially midnight tonight, which, yay for us, it's a long night. We've also got damaging winds at 70 miles per hour likely. Oh! So this is what's interesting to me. So the wording, a few tornadoes likely with a couple intense tornadoes. So we're not even talking like strong tornadoes. They go just straight up intense with it. So usually when they use the word intense tornadoes, that signals EF3 plus potential. I don't know if we're going to get that today. I'm hoping not. But that wording is definitely pretty significant in terms of not what we want to hear. So yeah, usually when you hear like tornadoes, EF0 to EF1 usually most of the time. When you hear strong tornadoes, that's EF2 plus. When they use intense, this is a more higher end tornado watch here. That wording right there is very specific to a higher corridor of stronger tornado potential. So I'm guessing also I'm going to probably see on social media here in a few minutes a lot of people critiquing that because that's how our weather field is. But I'm interested to see if that, I don't want to see that happen today, but I'm interested to see if that's going to play out or not today. Yeah, that's not the wording that I wanted to hear. I don't like that. Yeah, you guys definitely need to be weather aware tonight. Alerts on phones, know where to go when you get warnings. Ugh. Well, there you go, Kayla. That's not wording that I wanted to hear. So, Ash, I know you're in chat too. Definitely be watching for her. She, I believe, is, yeah, she's definitely in that watch for sure. She's smacked up in the middle of that watch. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that wording at all. As I always like to tell my weather team, or in general, if you join my weather team, most people that have joined my weather team within a matter of 2 weeks get put in some type of severe weather threat and end up getting some type of tornado watch or tornado warning. It happens. I don't know how it happens or why it happens, but it does. Most of the team within their first 2 weeks of being here has experienced some type of severe weather phenomenon. So hopefully that does not happen today. But yeah, it's, I don't know why that happens, but it just does. So that's our watch. Hopefully I won't be next. Yeah, you should be good, Ella. I don't see anything in your too distant future right now. You should be good. Yeah, that's just an interesting watch to me, though, that they did that. There's our watch out till midnight. We got conditions all favorable for all the above here. We'll go ahead and go back to that risk zone here. Let's take a look and see if we've got any storms firing off here. By the way, for the weather team, for you guys that already know about partnership, it will actually be launched tomorrow. I just got that message a few minutes ago, so we will be having that officially start tomorrow. So when we have our group meeting tomorrow morning, I will run through what that's going to look like with you guys, which I'm super excited. I was hoping we would be able to get a coverage day in and be able to promote a little bit, which will be cool. And the lower, why do they do that? So here's our first attempt at storm coverage here. We got a new mesoscale discussion just outside of the watch that just came out. This is going to be for a severe watch. Not a tornado watch, a severe thunderstorm watch. And that does include Northeast Texas, Western Arkansas. So I don't think DFW is in this. And Southeast Oklahoma. So I got another person on my weather team that's going to be in this next one when they issue it. It's mostly based off of storm coverage. Let's just say if you guys watched my video that I posted 2 days ago about a potential like phone call from Mesomat when you get a tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warning, that gets launched tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. I'll have a full video breakdown tomorrow talking about it, which means I have to get up early tomorrow morning to make that video. I was hoping it was going to be before the end of the week was over with. It's so exciting. I'm so excited for it. It gives you guys another alert, so that way you can't say I didn't know what happened. Like where you can't say I didn't get a tornado warning alert or a severe thunderstorm warning alert. It covers all those bases, which is awesome. I would like to not be put in the watch. Thanks. Well, you see what happened here was a mesoscale discussion got issued for a watch, and it looks like Southeast Oklahoma, Northeast Texas, and Southwestern Arkansas is going to be in that. Wind, hail, and tornadoes. It's a little bit different, Selected Wolf. It's a little bit different, but similar to it, technically, yes. In a sense, yes. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, too, I'm pretty sure, as well. Let me actually read this. But yeah, I'll have more information on the video on it tomorrow when it gets officially outed. Yeah, so here it is. Surface analysis shows a cold front from southwest Oklahoma extending from southeast Oklahoma extending into southwestern to near the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area into central Texas. Along and ahead of the front, a field of cumulus is evident on a visible satellite imagery. Low-level convergence is likely maximized near the Fort Worth area. So this watch will more than likely include DFW metro area. So Ash will get put in this watch. KDP will get put in this watch. And Kristen may get put in this watch on my weather team. Short-term models forecast cells that will initiate near the front early this evening from Dallas-Fort Worth metro northeastward into northeast Texas. Ahead of the front, moderate instability at 2,000 to 3,000 range is evident. 2-inch plus inch hail, a tornado threat, isolated tornado threat, and wind gusts may be at play. So it's mostly going to be a hail threat for you guys, but all other hazards would be possible as well with this if this does get rocking and rolling is what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay. I need to charge my phone. Okay. So that is that watch. Let's go ahead and go back to our radar here. Yeah, so this is our first little batch of thunderstorms that we're watching here. Nothing impressive, nothing severe yet. Hopefully these storms don't go severe at all. That'll be the best case scenario. Carly, thank you for the heart. Me appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. We're at 16,000 likes as well. I appreciate you guys. Make sure if you guys are watching on TikTok that you go over to the Facebook page and follow it. The Mesomat Weather is on Facebook. And then also we're Mesomat WX on the purple button. Those are the two platforms we're trying to grow outside of TikTok and as well as YT. We're on 4 platforms officially live now. So you guys can literally find me anywhere. Literally. Bruh. How many people in Mississippi and Alabama do I have in the chat? That's in tomorrow's mess. It's Streamlabs Crystal. Most people use it. It's easy to do. It's just it costs extra. There's a million different things out there you can use to stream to all platforms. It's usually pretty easy, just getting it all set up. I've had it for a while. I just didn't like paying the $40 a month for it, but it's worth it at the end of the day. Yeah, if you're in the southeast tomorrow, we're definitely gonna have all that ongoing here tomorrow. I'm gonna set up something here real quick. Yeah, Crystal messaged me. I can help you get you set up if you want. I can help you get set up if you want. Just send me a message. I can walk you through it. There was a fire in Kewanee, Illinois 4 hours ago. That doesn't shock me. It's been so dry up there. It's been so dry. The relative humidity values have been super low as well. I was hoping we get some rain up there. Has anybody that's in stream put an application in for the weather team at all? I'm just curious. Is there anybody new who's done it yet? I saw yours Midwest as well. I'll have to get to yours as well this week. I got a lot of people's I got to get to this weekend, so I'll be super, super busy. Definitely go put an application in, guys, if you want to be a part of the team. I'm telling you, it's so worth it at the end of the day. It's so, so, so worth it. No, that's understandable, Crystal. That's completely understandable. Yeah, I had to do, it's kind of first come, first serve too, Midwest, so I had a bunch of people in front, so I'm close to yours. I'm close to yours. Yep, it's a great team. This team has existed for almost 3 years now. It's a great team of people. I'm beyond appreciative to have everybody volunteer to be able to help out. So just message me if you want information on it, or put an application in. The application kind of speaks for itself a little bit as well. No, that's completely understandable. But yeah, no, Crystal, message me and I'll get you set up for, like I said, for streaming stuff. It's super easy. I love to help people get their channels grow, and I'm a big advocate of that. Whether you do weather or anything else, I'm a huge pusher outer for other people. So I don't even watch local anymore because of you guys. Listen, that's a good thing though. Not a good thing, but that's a good thing. If that makes any sense. Completely okay. All right, let me go toss this in the trash real quick. I will be right back. Alright, guys, sorry about that. We had to help get one of our kiddos taken care of. Needed a shower. Okay, looks like I've got a couple applications coming in. I get notifications, guys, when you guys do send applications in. So I got one in. I think I saw Lindsay send hers in. Yep, I got another Lindsay. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, we're just kind of waiting for things to get rocking and rolling here. This is all we got on radar right now. It's just these two storms and this little cluster of storms in northern Arkansas. So, like I said, with the later development, it does become a more nocturnal tornado threat. So, Jesus, oh my gosh. Dude, Shannon Payne with a $100 donation. First off, every one of y'all better follow him in the chat. I believe that's Midwest. I'm pretty sure. I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure that's Midwest. Second of all, W's in the chat on every single platform. All of y'all better follow him. That's insane. Did not have to do that. I freaking appreciate that. That is absolutely insane. W's, and I appreciate it beyond words. Thank you, sir. Also, Midwest, are you a storm chaser, by the way? I know I saw your. I've got to get to your. Like I said, I've got to get to your application. I think you're a chaser, right? I'm gonna take a guess. I'm just gonna guess at that. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate it beyond words. Seriously, beyond freaking words. Getting stuff for that, dude. That's so freaking exciting. You should have used that. You didn't have to do that. You should have used that to get your setup. I appreciate it. Seriously. You guys, I hope you guys know, you guys are the reason why I do this, right? You guys are just absolutely amazing. Yeah, so Midwest will more than likely end up being on our weather team as well, too, because he did put an application in, so I gotta go through that whole entire process. I appreciate it. Seriously, beyond words. I hope everything goes well with your setup and getting your stuff set up as well, seriously. Beyond freaking words. Alright, well, we hit our goal for today already. That was insane. I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna just change our goal here, but we already hit our goal today, so that's that. I appreciate it beyond words. I will end up crying when I get off live stream, so I appreciate it. Wow. Again, W's in the chat. Make sure y'all give them a follow. I need to check out your page too. Once again, I need to check out so many people's pages because I don't ever do that. I need to do that. So 100% W's in the chat, and I appreciate it beyond freaking words. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys are entertained because there's not a lot happening right now. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but... All right. Just looking at everything here. Okay. Guys, what are y'all doing today? I'm not even doing anything entertaining today. I'm not. Madison with this $65 PayPal donation. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing today? What is this? I haven't even done anything. I haven't done anything exciting today. We've had no weather happen today. What is this? I appreciate it, but damn, I'm not doing anything exciting. You guys are awesome. W's in the chat for Madison. Madison has also been amazing support beyond words. Madison, I'm trying to give you a storm, and it's just not working out. I know you need storms. I know. Well, we're chipping away at it. We're chipping away at it. We've got a ways to go, but we're chipping away at it. Small increments. And like I said, to start out with, this is not y'all's issue to deal with. It's just, it helps beyond words, and I appreciate it. My goal is to be chasing in 2027 to some extent. That is my goal. Not full-time chasing, because this is what I like doing, but I need a car to physically drive in, and let me just tell you guys a little backstory, okay? So most of y'all know I'm from North Carolina. My first car that I got, I ended up totaling out as I was an 18-year-old. Got in a car wreck, ended up having a whole thing happen. That was a mess. Ended up getting another car. It was a used car for like $4,000. It was a Chevy Aveo. It was decent. It got me places, but it went through 3 catalytic converters, and it went through the 3rd one when I was moving up here from North Carolina back in 2024. And I ended up scrapping it for parts, got like $200 off of it because it was a useless piece of crap. And since then, this is kind of where we've been at. I've just been trying to save. So when you do social media, as you guys know, it's hard. So like I said, I don't ever want anybody to come in stream and feel like they have to do anything. You guys are here for weather, and that's what it is at the end of the day. But as we continue to grow as a channel, and I meet amazing people like all of you guys are, and you guys do the things that you do, it's beyond appreciated, beyond words. And seriously, like it's just been amazing. I appreciate it. So please don't ever feel like my issues you guys have to solve, because they're not. But once again, when you guys help, it's beyond blessing. I seriously appreciate it beyond words. But yeah, I am looking at getting I'm being smart with it, because I also didn't have any credit as well to start out with. Once I moved up here, I basically was taught as a kid growing up to pay everything with cash. So I didn't have any credit when I moved up here. So I've been building my credit for the last 2 years. I'm saving up to have a down payment to get a car, and there's a car that will actually function and work. So we're chipping away. We're chipping away at that goal. So I Madison, all of you guys, Midwest, all of you guys, everybody in chat that's helped beyond words. I appreciate it. Seriously. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And I hope that the weather coverage that I give to you guys is the best damn weather coverage that exists. There's stuff that's getting edited and changed and added and all this stuff. So I try to make these streams as interactive, and I try as much as I can, because there's a lot of people out there that don't pay attention to their chats. And so I try to do that. There's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of my weather friends in here that do streams also, that watch, that do a great job as well. But there's also just in general, like you've got to, as a streamer, pay attention to your chat. You got to do what you're supposed to do, but then pay attention to your chat. And there's a lot of that doesn't exist. So I appreciate it. Seriously. Also too, guys, you have a very unique weather stream. You have a weather team that I don't know of any other. This isn't, saying anything beyond, this isn't like knocking off anybody else, but I don't know of any other streamers that do what we do, that have a weather team that do what they do in the chat. So also, to the love and most respect that goes to them as well for all of that they do, and giving their willing time out of their days to voluntarily be in streams. It's beyond much appreciated. So the team is, like I said, the team has been when I met Rochelle in 2023 and we envisioned doing this whole process, she knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, go to school for this, all of that stuff, and then start a team. I didn't think it would be this fluid, and it's been chaotic in some spots, but it's been the most fluid it's been in the last year and a half. It's been awesome. So I appreciate you guys. So beyond words. Madison, again, W's, Midwest, W's. You guys are freaking awesome. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are all freaking awesome. Every single one of you guys that is watching this stream on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, you guys are all freaking awesome, and I appreciate it beyond words. Seriously. Okay? I hope you guys know that. Seriously, every person that comes in stream, every cent that you guys spend, much appreciation beyond words. So I wanted to get that off my chest, because I say it enough, but I don't say it enough in general. So I appreciate it. All right. Awesome. So yeah, I will go through and get, if you submitted an application today or I haven't gotten to yours yet, that will be done by the end of this week. So I should be spoken to everybody by the end of this work week, once we're done with stream coverage today and stream coverage tomorrow. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will be spending time. So if you put an application in to be on the weather team, you should definitely consider that. You have to be over 18 clearly. But if you are wanting to be a part of that, get that application in either today or tomorrow. That way I can get to you guys this weekend, because that's what I will be doing for the rest of this weekend. I should have everybody hopefully met with at the end of this week. So that'll be super, super exciting. Okay, enough chatting about my personal life and all of the crazy things that happen in my life on a daily basis, as if you guys all have crazy stuff as well. Let's talk more about weather here, because that's what you guys are here for. So questions, if you have questions on anything, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm going to kind of go through and look at some of the comments all over the place here, kind of see where we're at. Are there any certs I can do for chasing and stuff? Wait, what do you mean Midwest? Do you mean like you may have to like, I'm a little bit not the smartest. You may have to like ask or put that in this different statement for me. I'm slow. I'm super slow. It's not you, it's just me. I'm slow. Also, guys, McDonald's has these like new refresher drinks. This is like the orange dreamsicle. It's basically Hi-C orange mixed with like cream soda thingy. It's like actually really good. I tried all of their like new stuff and it's super, super good. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely should try that. Oh, certifications. No, I don't require any well, I don't think so. I don't think so. If you fill out the application, or you have filled it out, and you're wanting to be a storm chaser, me and Rochelle will specifically get with you on that. I don't think so. I'll have to ask her. I think you just have to have, like, you know that you're liable for your own stuff and all that kind of normalcy, but I don't think so. That's a good thing, though, Megan. That's a good thing. Also, Jennabug, thank you for the heart me. I think I missed a couple other people's decade, darling. Thank you as well for the rose. Thank you, Divine Wrath, for the hat mustache. I appreciate it. I can't see gift animations because we're on a new platform, so it's a little bit harder. Let me check on my other chats here as well. Quitman, Arkansas, you guys are... Where's that at? You guys are in that slight risk. You got storms off to your west. They're developing very slowly here. You're in that risk for tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail. We're just going to have to, like I said, wait to see what plays out here. Will the cap hold in Dallas? Hopefully. Hopefully. Is Indiana gonna... How's Indiana look? You guys are getting Indiana. Not expecting any severe weather in Indiana. Let's see what else we got here. What's up, Dad? Don't forget to eat all your vegetables dinner. Yeah, no, for real. I actually had a very healthy lunch today. I had like this bowl that had like broccoli and rice and like steak pieces in it. It was actually really good. It was like a Maria Calendar meal, those box dinners, but it was really good. So I guess that counts. Did we get our first GIF on... Oh, Pennsylvania. I just saw that, dude. Is that the new gifting on YouTube? That's freaking cool. I was wondering how that went. Yeah, so there's new like gifting on YT now that works kind of like TikTok, where you like, I think you get coins or something and you can do it too. You guys don't have to do that. I just saw that in there. That's really freaking cool. Huh. So that is how that works. I was wondering that. We were talking about that at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not know how that worked at all. All right. Yeah, the strawberry watermelon refresher, I had it the other day. It was fire. Absolutely fire. I loved it. Yeah, so here's the thing. Tornado, like, peak season usually goes from, like, end of March into April and then kind of through May. I'm going to tell you guys right now, May looks boring. Outside of today and tomorrow, if we get anything today at all, tomorrow may be our only other significant severe weather event for like the next 2+ weeks. It looks quiet. It looks genuinely, other than a couple of days that could be isolated, maybe scattered severe weather with damaging winds and hail. We might be waiting until June gets here, which may be how it is. Knowing myself, we go on vacation the last week of May, something will happen and I won't be here for it, which it happened last year. So that's just kind of the luck of the draw of the cards at that point. But excuse me. I think June will be a pretty active month. El Nino years are usually, transition years are pretty active in June. And then we get into July, guys. You guys know our EF5 tornado drought was broken in July last year with the June to July, it was in June. It was June or July. I don't remember exactly what day it was. I can't remember. I don't know why, but the Enderlin tornado ended up happening during that June July transition. So we get into derecho season where we get those big troughs that come in up in the plains, the high up plains, where we get those big wind events, those QLCS tornado events, those supercell days. So the Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota time frame will be coming at some point again. Whereas we go into summertime, and then I don't know what the hell is going to happen in fall, guys. When we enter an El Nino pattern, you can almost expect anything to happen. Drought, severe weather, winter weather. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's really, yeah, June 20th. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we broke that EF5 drought on June last year. We covered that entire event. You guys can actually go back and watch the stream from that. It was absolutely insane. It was like 10-hour plus weather coverage. We had a derecho, and then we had a EF5 tornado on the ground for like forever, it felt like. But yeah, it was definitely a crazy day last year for sure. But yeah, we kind of get into that season once the official like May tornado season is officially technically over with, if you want to call it that. But I still think we're gonna get severe weather outside of that, clearly. Oh, that's exciting, Dad. I'll have to check that out. Okay. Yeah, I tried the blue. I've tried them all. I think by far the blue one is probably my favorite. But then also I really like the strawberry one though too. It's really good. I think it's awesome. You guys are so freaking awesome. Again, Madison and Miranda and Midwest. Just love you guys in the chat. I appreciate it. Again. I'm gonna say that all day long. You're gonna get tired of me saying it, but I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys, and as well as everybody else in stream. So here we go. Like I said, this is all we got on radar right now, guys. It's one of those days where cloud cover all day today could have ruined today's severe weather setup, or we might just be waiting until, the next couple of hours for these storms to get going. But I'm not seeing anything impressive right now, which is a good thing. Let me go look at our newest data here, 23Z. We're going to get a look at what tomorrow looks like again here in just a little bit. Sounds good, Midwest. Sounds good, bud. But yeah, I'm going to wait on some new data to come in for that as well. Do I think the Tornado Watch will expand? We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen today. I'm genuinely, this whole entire day, I had stream ready to go at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we didn't get on until 4 because I was waiting for a mesoscale discussion to get out, so I wouldn't be on too early. Is that a... No! Guys, we have the first GFS run of 2026 putting a tropical storm into Florida 300 hours out. I'm not even joking. I was literally just speaking that into existence. I just looked at... It's the 18Z GFS, so it's BS. It's BS. You're going to probably see somebody on social media post it. Oh my gosh, no! I was waiting for it. It's just now May. There's no way. You're absolutely kidding right now. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys in a second. This is not going to happen, so please do not say this. It's homegrown, too. It comes right out of the freaking Caribbean. I cannot even believe that we just... It's definitely 300 hours out. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. There's no way. Absolutely not. I just think it's hilarious because when the weather weenies that fearmongers see this, you guys ready for this? We can get storms in May. We can get storms in May. You guys know that, okay? Watch right down here, okay? I'm going to go 200 hours out. I'm going to show you here. Ready? We get a little low that spits out the gyro. There it is. Now watch. You've got to absolutely be kidding me. GFS takes a Cat 2 hurricane into Florida on the 20th. Definitely not going to happen because this is La La Land, but there you guys go. There's your Fantasyland run of 2026. There's your first one. I'm not even... I was looking at the GFS just to see what it did. Oh, boy. It's just so funny because it's not going to happen. I can't even believe we were literally just talking about hurricane season 2. Oh no! We cannot have this happening in May. Like, we can't have... we just cannot have this on model runs in May. This is an absolute joke. If you jinxed it by showing us, we're allowed to write, right? Oh, absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. So, yeah, guys, these are just model. This is the latest GFS model. The GFS model is known for showing Fantasyland runs of tropical storms or severe weather or anything. Anytime you're looking at a model run over 10 days out, it's going to change dramatically. I bet you when the OOZ GFS runs at 10:30 tonight, this is completely gone. Okay? Here's the biggest thing that I want to point out to you guys. Tropical storms and hurricanes can happen and can make landfall in the month of May. I've talked about this to my weather team a lot, and I've talked about this in generally speaking for this year's hurricane season. We are going to be watching for storms more this year in the Caribbean and Gulf closer to home due to there being more favorable conditions over in the far eastern Atlantic. So as we go into May here and as we go into June, hurricane season doesn't officially start until June 1st, but we have had a lot of years that get started early. So it doesn't mean it can't happen, but this specific model run is well over 200 hours out. It's just one model run. This is not going to happen. I can literally go look at spaghetti plots right now just for shits and giggles. Hold on a minute. Let's just look at this just because I haven't done this in forever. So I'm going to have to like refresh my mindset here for just a moment. Yeah, it can't happen. It's May. Exactly 100% here. Why is this doing this? This is not what I wanted. I don't even think that this is going to give... I'm going to have to like zoom out here. Hold on a minute. That's also not what I wanted. I haven't done this in forever, so you guys are going to have to bear with me here. Literally, it's been forever. There we go. Let's just see if it's doing anything. I'm just going to look here. I haven't had to do this since like November of last year, so y'all are going to have to bear with me. Let's look at the loop here. Yeah, it has nothing. The latest Euro has nothing. So we don't look at, when we're tracking tropical storms and hurricanes, guys, we don't just look at the one GFS run or the 1 Euro. We look at ensembles. This is what I do my forecasting off of, and this is what every other meteorologist does their forecasting off of. It's spaghetti plots. Gives us an idea of an average of all the model runs together. So right now the Euro does not have anything at all here. Let's look at the GFS. Yeah, nothing. So it's just your standard GFS model run that just being stupid. It's the 18Z GFS. We all know that at the end of the day that it's trash. But I just thought I just saw that on the bottom of the screen when I was looking at the model run, and I said, oh god, let the weather people, the weather nerds get a hold of that. That'll be ammunition for fear mongering across social media platforms, because that's what they'll do with it. There's certain creators on certain platforms that will take those model runs that are 300 hours out and make them say that it's going to happen, and then make you guys believe it, and it gets crazy views. Yeah, GFS is good for the fake news people, and like I said, with that specific situation right there, we'll give that ammunition to people. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything on ensemble, so I'm not worried about it. But no, I thought that was, I saw that on the bottom of the screen when I was looking at it, and I said, oh heck no, look at that. It does tell me though, guys, here's the thing, and I want to make this known too. I was also talking to the weather team about this yesterday. Let me pull this up real quick so you guys can see. If we go and we look at our water temperatures right now, they are supportive for tropical cyclone development in the Gulf and as well as in the Caribbean. So this is that is not it. This is the water temperatures. This is the sea surface temperatures. So we are above average, slightly normal to above average across the Gulf, slightly to above average over here on the east side of Florida, slightly above average here. So theoretically, this could happen. It absolutely could. Is this specific scenario going to happen? No, absolutely not. But could we get a tropical storm that forms and goes up like this during May and June? Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Is that going to happen? Hopefully not. But it does tell you that the water temperatures are warm enough for tropical cyclone development. And with us not yet being in an official El Nino, we don't have a lot of shear across these areas yet. Could happen. So that's just kind of something that we're going to have to watch here. So if we get trends that start to favor some type of tropical system in May, we'll talk about it. But until then, I'm not worried about it. Let me also, that's not what I wanted to look at. Yeah, you can also see too, Wow, this is why we're not going to have probably a crazy hurricane season in general with big number storms. If you go and you look at the coast of Africa, where most of our hurricanes during peak hurricane season form as well, take a look at this. These are the water temperatures off the coast of Africa. This is what happens when you get an El Nino. Remember, El Nino favors tropical cyclone development over in the Pacific Ocean. The cooler air gets pushed back around, and your sea surface temperatures on the Atlantic side cool down. So whereas a La Nina, like we had last year, the water temperatures were warmer over here, supportive for tropical cyclone development. This is a lot cooler, and we're going to continue to see more of that blue end up moving in this direction. Could see a little bit warm up as we go into peak season, more than likely. It's possible. But right now, this is not favorable for tropical cyclone development at all. It's not. But as we go closer to home, where the Gulf is constantly warm, the Caribbean is warm, this is where you have to watch out for sneaky situations. And with us, seeing a more increase in rapid intensifying tropical storms and hurricanes, this is supportive for tropical cyclone development. This entire area in here is supportive for tropical cyclone development. Is it, going to happen? Hopefully not. But like I said, it's May. I have to start watching this stuff. We start talking about it, especially as we get closer and closer to June. There have been many years on documented record where we've had tropical cyclones or hurricanes make landfall in May. It's a little bit more rare, but it can happen. So if you're in the Gulf or if you're in Florida, if you live in a hurricane-prone area, you definitely want to start getting those hurricane preparedness plans in place as we get closer to June. So that way if something happens, you're not caught off guard. Just an FYI. I cover all hurricane season as well, so just kind of something to mention there. But the weather weenies will grab onto this, and they will fearmonger like nothing before. So get ready for that on social media if you follow any other weather creators. Hopefully none of my friends do that. I don't think none of them will do that, but there are lots of people that do that. But this is what I was talking to you guys about just really quickly here before we get back into coverage. This is our overall jet stream as we go into like next week. Not going to be seeing severe weather. This actually puts a ridge back over here into the plains, or back over here into the west coast, keeping really any troughing from happening. This is going to bring us nice, cool, rainy conditions across the Ohio Valley in the southeast here. It's not going to be super hot or anything, just pretty consistent troughing. Could see some spurts of severe weather maybe in some spots, but nothing super, super impressive or crazy. And then as we get towards the middle of the month, there's just not a lot happening. Now, this is where I was talking about. The models have been split on the 20th and beyond of May. Do we get troughing again as we go into June? Eventually, at some point, we'll probably see some troughing. But in the long-range forecast, at least for the next week and a half to 2 weeks, it looks like things may stay a little bit on the quieter side. So we'll see what happens. But overall speaking, I think we're going to eventually get things rocking and rolling again at some point in time. So, all right, let's go back here into our storms here. I'm not seeing anything super impressive. We got a storm here near Dallas that's ongoing. Nothing rotating on this storm. Just wind and hail, if anything. Not even severe warned. And then we've got those storms up in Arkansas. So things are starting to get a little bit more bubbly, but I'm not seeing anything that is like catching my eyeball with tornado rotation or anything like that. The storm is right here is actually inflow dominant, so we're not seeing anything with that yet. But as we get these storms to intensify, we'll start getting severe thunderstorm warnings and then eventually and/or tornado warnings. So. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. Again, Miranda, thank you for that heart me. I appreciate it. Hopefully that kind of helped ease y'all's minds a little bit. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of people that will see that model run, and I was really hoping we would not start to see that this early in the season. I joke around with my weather group about it because they understand it. It's hilarious because it's the GFS model. The European has no idea what that storm is. But my biggest emphasis is for viewers like you guys that don't understand or do semi-understand how model runs work. The GFS model updates every 6 hours. The European model updates every 12 hours. And each model run can change, especially when you're 10 days out from a storm system happening. That's why we can't really forecast weather accurately 10 days out. It's going to change. But you have us that do this the right way, and you have those weather creators that sit on TikTok that just want to make monetization because they can fearmonger, and they will take those specific model runs that we just saw, post a video about that. It'll get over 100,000 plus views, and they'll make like $300 a pop off of a video because of that fearmongering, because people believe it. So that's the people that I battle during hurricane season, and it sucks because that shouldn't be happening, but it does, and people like to fearmonger to make monetization off of content. It's the most dumbest thing that exists on the face of this earth, and I absolutely hate it. AI is also ruining weather forecasting. If you're a believer in weather AI, there's some good things that it's used for, but it is ruining the weather field. I cannot stand AI beyond any point. Can't stand it. Cannot. I will never have AI integrated in my weather stuff. Absolutely not. Oh, it frustrates me beyond any point. There's some good things it can be used for, like improving weather model data and stuff like that, but it's crazy. I don't know if you guys, most of you guys probably know a famous not weather creator, but a meteorologist in Alabama, Mr. James Spann. He left TikTok. He posted a video 2 days ago. He left TikTok because he's sick of it. I've debated on going back and forth between TikTok. I've had my spurts, but he left TikTok 2 days ago. He's done. Can't do it anymore. He said it point blank to the point. There's too many fearmongers and people out here that do it for the wrong reason, and they're the ones getting monetization, and we're over here sitting on the bottom of the hill doing it properly, and that's it. Yeah, you guys can check his page out if you don't believe me. He left TikTok. He's done. As he should. It's frustrating. I've watched James since I was a kid growing up, even though I'm not from Alabama. I love all of his work, and what he does is beyond amazing. But yeah, he left. Absolutely left. But yeah, crazy. Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's just how it is. That's crazy to me. All right, we finally got a severe thunderstorm warning somewhere? Oh, bruh, what is this? Not Ohio. It's always Ohio. It never fails. Every time. Always Ohio. Having to be not in a risk zone for anything and then get a severe thunderstorm warning. Every single time. You're not wrong, though, Trey. You're not wrong. That's crazy, Maddie. I hate that for you guys. That's awful. Oh, I just want to feel included. They do, though. They do, though. What's up, Billy Anderson? Good to see you in here, bud. But no, it's crazy to me. But yeah, we got Ohio on the board. Lisbon and Salem and Augusta. Severe thunderstorm warning here for 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Attention, a new severe thunderstorm.
This might actually have a little bit of a Torpos look to it there. Very strong outflow winds. So about 60-mile-per-hour winds coming out of this thing. Golly. Oh, man. All right, well, we'll watch this storm here for a minute and see what the heck happens with this one. See if this decides to do anything wonky. Yeah, like I said though, Trey, AI can be used for a lot of good things, like stuff like that. Like it's when it's used in the wrong way that it's hard. But no, if you're using it in a good way, that's 100% okay. What's up, Blue Dolphin? So once again, we're just kind of watching. See what this storm's gonna do. It's our only severe thunderstorm warning that exists right now. Just northwest of Pittsburgh. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hand heart. I appreciate that. Thank you. These are so awesome. Oh, man. Yeah, that's literally our only severe thunderstorm warning that's in Ohio right now. Out of all the places in the United States, it's just Ohio. Like I said, guys, today may happen in the risk zone. Today may not happen. That would be honestly the best case scenario, that nothing happens at all. But you're still very, very young in the evening, so very young. Yeah, it looks like our instability has recovered pretty well across that Arctic region as well. So I'm definitely thinking severe weather will be a possibility with storms this evening over the next couple of hours. We'll have more coverage too with storms here soon too. We'll go through Tennessee. Yeah, Western and Central Tennessee are going to have that potential after midnight tonight. I think most of you guys, in Tennessee will have storm coverage tonight. Hopefully not any tornadoes, but wind and hail will be kind of the main threats for you guys, mostly. Nope, we're not going to listen to me. That's not going to happen. There we go. Definitely sure you guys don't want to listen to me on repeat. I'm south of that in PA. Yeah, I know. Ohio always has to have some type of interference. He never fails. I'm pretty sure somebody here was asking about Ohio earlier, and I feel bad. I'm like, oh, Ohio's fine today. Nope. Just kidding. So these two cells that are firing off here in the Dallas metro area are going to work their way northeast towards the I-30 corridor. So Greenville, Sulphur Springs, heads up to you guys here. We definitely have that slight risk further down south. I know, Madison, you're still in here, Kaufman area, around that vicinity. Anybody else here up in the northern metro area here could see some storms, may not. Once again, we're not going to have widespread coverage across this region. It's just, do we get a couple of these cells that end up, going east-northeast, so. It may, Ash. It may, absolutely. It's absolutely a possibility. Absolutely a possibility. Our cap likes to break at night over here. Yeah, that's also a thing about Arkansas. I'm gonna see if any of the weather peeps saw the GFS show. I'm curious. Interesting. Yeah, so the sounding out of Little Rock, Arkansas, very interesting / very concerning. Cloud cover definitely has delayed some of the initiation, but the sounding still shows a very significant tornado threat tonight if things can get rocking and rolling in Arkansas. We're just going to have to see if storms can sustain updrafts. That's the biggest thing. Definitely going to be a late evening threat. We're probably going to be on here past midnight tonight, I have a feeling. We've already been live for 2 hours, too. It's kind of crazy. Hi, Jenny Purr. Do you want to make an appearance? Do you want to say hi? Is that what you want? Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Well, here's the Purrs, the most famous cat that exists in my life. There's Jenny Purr. We love her. She's so sweet. This is my baby. We love her. The Jenny of the Purr. Oh, the Purr. She's like a little bean. Little bean! Say it's Simba! Wait, I'll give you guys the toe beans. Hold on. We'll show you guys the toe beans. There you go. You get a little bit of toe bean action. Oh. Soft kitty, one kitty, bring up fire. I love it. I love it. Alrighty. Well. Oh my goodness, our VTPs right now in the Arctech is insane. So that's what I was talking about here. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. So VTPs are basically violent tornado parameters. Gives us an idea of what, you know, the tornado potential is at. If we get any storms in Northeast Texas / Southwest Arkansas and they can latch to the surface, a strong, significant, intense tornado would absolutely be on the table. I didn't look at this till just now. That's where we're concerned about. So that area over like the Arctech, so like Texarkana, the New Boston area, north of Shreveport area here, if you're in that vicinity, alerts on phones tonight, please, when you go to bed. Please, 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 because if this does ramp up this evening, an intense tornado could absolutely be on the table this evening, even though we're not seeing a lot of development right now. So that is concerning. And then when you go and you look at the thermodynamics as well, our instability, you can clearly see where those higher Kate values are at. So personally speaking, if I'm SPC in about 30 minutes, I'm highlighting a higher corridor down here, but that's just me. I think it's so conditional, they probably won't do that, but yeah, the clouds too have also been an issue today. When I got up this morning and I looked at the data, I said today is definitely not a slam dunk at all and probably won't be too crazy, but if storms do fire off, you have all of the above possible. So, and these storms in Texas right now are giving us that exact example of not much happening. Okay, these storms are fizzling out. They're not doing much. So there hasn't been much excitingness happen. I don't know. The last time I saw an upgraded enhanced risk on the 8 o'clock update was Enderlin. Was the last time, and that was at mono risk, so an upgrade. So I don't think they will. They'll probably move that higher corridor down south a little bit more. I don't know, or we'll just, I don't know what they'll do. It's SPC, so who knows at this point. Let's go check on our friend in Ohio real quick here. If anybody lives in Lisbon, Augusta, Salem, Guilford Lake, Hanoverton, Columbiana, Middleton, East Palestine, or Elkton, you guys are under that severe thunderstorm warning here, capable of producing 60-mile-per-hour winds. This is still interesting. A little bit of a, this almost looks like a QLCS embedded supercell here developing. What are the odds we get a tornado warning in Ohio tonight before this crosses into PA? I genuinely could not think of a more concerning time for that to happen at today. Oh, man. What's up, Jennifer? If this gets some inflow going on, it could get warned. Potentially. Where's the update on that? Alright, I'm going to leave that velocity scan up. Alright, let me go check on Hazel and Richard real quick. I think Road needs me. I'll be right back, guys.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Alright, guys. Sorry. Richard had to get a whole haircut. And I had to go clean up the bathroom because they got all done with their stuff, so. Alrighty, let's get back into this. It seems to be we still have our severe thunderstorm warning in Ohio. Let me double check if there's anything else. There is not. Got a couple more storms trying to fire off DFW, but not quite yet doing anything. I think it's just going to be a super, super slow night. What happens per TikTok? Apparently, I just got a
New
violation on
information.
TikTok.
This
for
severe
what?
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Message me on Snap. Oh, I'll take a look at it here in just a second. What was that TikTok thing that I just got for? We're still live on TikTok, right? I just want to make sure. Because it gave me like a warning thingy. I can't like reset just TikTok specifically. It's weird. Let me look at my account. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can't like do anything with it. It's fine. Let me see if it does. Let me try something real quick. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna try something and see if it'll let me log in with something real quick here. Maybe. Ruby, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Here we go. We'll see if it fixes this. Okay, so yeah, I can't do anything from this, which is annoying. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. I'll fix it later. I'm not worried about it right now. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, we're just kind of waiting here. Let me just see if SPC should actually be updating in 20 minutes. It's not updated yet. This is probably one of the most slowest starting severe weather events that I have ever seen. It is so slow today. Super slow. It's just weird to me how slow it is starting. Okay. Let's see if we have any more model data that's came in. Yep, still showing the same thing. Shreveport area looking okay for tonight. You guys are going to get put in a watch here. Well, north of you guys will get put in a watch here soon. These storms just completely died out in the Dallas area. TikTok is lagging and looping. May just have to leave and come back and try that way and see if it works. It's been kind of weird today. I don't know if I can update my stream stuff here. Hold on.
Attention, a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay. I think it's fixed. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a little weird with this new platform we're streaming on, so. Looks like we got a new warning. Not PA, oh my goodness. It's just the random severe thunderstorm warning for PA and Ohio again. It's Newcastle and Elwood City. Ooh, getting a little bit more, maybe some rotation here. Look at little QL. Bro, if we get a tornado warning in Pennsylvania with no with no risk zone, I'm gonna lose it. It's definitely rotating. I bet we get a tornado warning in a minute. Also, I need to update my goal because you guys almost completed that second goal already. I need to put Madison's in here. Hold on. There we go. You guys are so freaking awesome. I hope you guys know that. See if we get a tour warning here or not. Yeah, PA always has to show up. Because some other sphere where they can happen anywhere. Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know, dude. I'm telling you, the cloud cover, like, has prohibited anything today. We're going to get an SPC update in, like, 15 minutes, so we're going to see what their thoughts are on this. I mean, these storms are just not... We're not doing anything. We'll get more coverage as the night goes on, but... Absolutely nothing is happening. Alrighty. I know, and that's what I was worried about, was this getting pushed back further and further to a nocturnal threat. Don't like that. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that at all. Is Cracked and Alani open for tonight? I know, dude. I may have to do the same thing. I haven't had an Alani in forever. Well, guys, on the exciting side of things, we get to launch our partnership tomorrow. You guys will all be able to sign up for the new thing coming out tomorrow if you would like to. You will have to purchase it. It's a one-time purchase per year, so it's super cheap, though. It's not expensive. That's part of it, though. Storms aren't failing necessarily. It's just like it's just getting pushed back and back further later and later. We're gonna see what SVC's update in 10 minutes, so we're gonna see what their thoughts are with this. I got my Wingstop. Dude, I've yet to get Wingstop. I've never had Wingstop before. Never. I've never had it before. I'm gonna have to get it. We'll have to get it when we go down to North Carolina. I've never had it when I was down there either, surprisingly. Shockingly. Alright, let's go check our Ohio Storm. PA/Ohio Storm. I'm thinking more and more this is gonna get tornado warned. Imagine if we get a tornado warning for Pennsylvania. Just imagine. You guys might lose your minds. They gonna go tour Poss with it? Let's see. Heads up if you're in like New Beaver, Portsville, PA, Newcastle, Harlansburg, Plain Grove. You may get a tornado warning here in a minute. Just casually, you know. Again, guys, I just appreciate all the taps, all the new followers, subs, members, all across platforms today. I appreciate you guys, all the donos. And again, MVP to Miranda, Madison, and Midwest. Appreciate you guys. These are awesome. Rachel, I just saw your application sent in from the weather team. Again, if you're submitting applications in for the weather team, I'll be getting with you guys Friday through Sunday. So probably Thursday, Friday through Sunday, because we got one more day of coverage tomorrow. Oh, no, you're good, Rachel. Absolutely. All right. The risk zone stayed the same. Oh boy. Yeah, the entire risk zone stayed the same. Confidence is key, alright? Specifically, this is what it says for Arkansas. A cluster of elevated cells have developed in the vicinity of the cold front in northwestern Arkansas. They have been slow to mature, likely owing to remaining surface inhibition observed from lift soundings from central Arkansas. This is also observed in surface objective analysis with moderate to strong
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
They tore past this. No, okay, I just want to make sure. This is also observed in surface objective analysis with moderate to strong cape in place across much of the central northern southern Arkansas region. High-rise guidance suggests that additional development will be likely through this evening. The shear profiles across this region are supportive of supercells given the strong deep layer shear at 65 plus knots. If these cells can become surface-based through time, the tornado risk will increase. Surface objective analysis indicates STP around 3 to 4 across southwestern Arkansas into central Arkansas. Through time, additional development along the front will become more linear and support an increase. Yeah, this is going to be an overnight threat. It's going to be a long night. Yeah, definitely going to be a long night tonight. Jeez. And then it says the Texas mode is conditional. Channing! Or Channing. I just said your name wrong. Midwest, again, with another the $28 dono. I appreciate it. You guys are, I just can't even say enough anymore. I appreciate it beyond words. Thank you for the $28 donation. Oh my goodness gracious. W's in the chat, guys. Again, I can't even do this anymore. I cannot function anymore today. You guys are breaking me. I appreciate it beyond words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. W's in the chat. If you guys are not following, please make sure you follow. Somebody wants to pin their username. That'd be awesome. That does complete the goal. It's $3 over 2, which it's hard to see on the number 2, but I appreciate it. I freaking appreciate it. You already completed the goal today, the first goal. I think we're at like 208 now, over 200, so I'm just going to leave that there. I freaking appreciate it. Guess what? What's up? But now you guys are so freaking awesome. But yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow, guys. We're launching our partnership tomorrow, and we have a big day of severe weather coverage in the southeast tomorrow. We will be on well early tomorrow afternoon for coverage too, so. We'll have one more day to go. Dude, what are y'all doing today? Guys, Storm Spotter, I can't even. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All of y'all. W's in the chat. Y'all are literally going to break me today. I feel this has been the most boring 3-hour live stream that I've ever given to you guys. There's nothing happening other than a casual Ohio warning and a GFS hurricane run. Like, I appreciate it. Y'all, especially with y'all being creators, keep it for yourselves, please, please, please. Y'all deserve that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it beyond words. You guys, this is a free service. I know. I feel like this has been one of our most chitty chattiest live streams. But again, make sure y'all follow Storm Spotter, another great friend of mine that does weather live streams as well. And make sure y'all give Midwest in the chat a follow as well. And if Madison's still in here, make sure you guys follow her because she also gave huge dono earlier as well, and as well as Miranda in the chat. You guys have been just amazing today. I again, beyond appreciation. Beyond appreciation. I love you guys. I hope y'all know that. I love you guys so freaking much. Oh, I did my goal wrong. There we go. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if this actually ramps up tonight or not. That's my biggest thing. Does this ramp up tonight? How does this ramp up tonight? Okay, give me 2.5 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom really, really quick, and I'll be back in like less than 5 minutes.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Alright, guys. The kiddos are going to bed, so that's what we were doing. Alrighty. Hope y'all enjoyed. I went to the bathroom and was helping with the kiddos, so. Alrighty. Still got one severe thunderstorm warning. It's just a storm in PA. So it's got 60-mile-per-hour winds on it, supposedly. And then, yeah, what a weird day this is for weather coverage. We're seeing a little bit more storm coverage up here in northern Arkansas. Got a storm right over Batesville, south side there. Got some storms over here along, it's in Clarksville and Clinton. Other than that, nothing super impressioso. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. Waiting to see the new data for tomorrow. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start watching these storms up here in northern Arkansas to see if they intensify. We have a little bit of instability up here in northern Arkansas. Most of our higher instability values are down kind of in this vicinity as these storms kind of work into this environment. So it's gonna take some time, but we should start to see these storms gradually increase. Stop flagging me, TikTok. I didn't do anything wrong. Urgh. Did nothing wrong, TikTok. What is wrong? Alright, don't forget, guys, to make sure you guys go follow all of my other channels. We're live on the purple app, we're live on the blue app, and we're live on the red app if you're watching on TikTok. So definitely consider following all of the channels so you guys can stay up to date on everything. Okay. Oh, my earbud died. You know, it's been a long stream with nothing happening when the earbuds die early. Maybe they reconnected. Let's see here. There we go. Bruh. Oh, you're good, Lindsay. You're good. Someone asked, any severe weather for mid-May? It's kind of hard to tell. We could see some severe weather, Nicholas, but right now the models are kind of split on different scenarios, so guess we will find out. Just like we're kind of waiting to see what the heck's going to happen tonight. Get anything that happens tonight. I'm live for 3 hours, and we've had 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. I think this is the first time I can say that's happened. Sorry, guys, I'm literally talking to myself. Do I have any funny stories for you guys? I don't know. My life is pretty boring outside of the weather, and that's about it. I have, you know, Rochelle, the kiddos, and then the weather. And then family. I mean, I don't know. The weather team could probably fill y'all in with some stories that they can remember. But from what I can think of, nothing really exciting. That's a hard one. That probably is like not the answer that you don't want to hear. Yeah, the cat was an interesting one too.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Okay. Did we finally get an update on this one? This thing is continuing to go. There's really not there's not much of an impressive look on this storm here, reflectivity wise, but it's still cranking, surprisingly. Storm Spotter, thank you for the 21 TikToks. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the lightning. Thank you for all the love. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. So they decide I don't need to watch. I think you're still gonna get a watch, Katie. It was like 60%. Yeah, your cold front's coming into across Arkansas there, Kayla, as well. So you should start to see more storm coverage. Yeah, nothing organized yet. Is Ohio safe? They weren't an hour ago. Yeah, what's up, Colleen? Good to see you as well. I definitely just said her name wrong too. Kayleen, not Colleen. Kayleen, thank you. Thank you for being back in stream. I appreciate it. I butchered every person's name that I possibly could butcher tonight, so it's just one of those days. Pardon me, guys, on that one. Yeah, that is every day for me. Welcome to Mesomat's world. Do you have anything exciting on going across other than just really beneficial rain? Look at all this beneficial rain up here in the Ohio Valley. This is so nice to see. All of this beautiful rain except the one little severe thunderstorm warning that exists in PA. Oh, man. Yeah, tomorrow definitely has a little bit more of a concerning look to it. I'm seeing more beans tomorrow. More beans in northern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama tomorrow. Beans. Wait, people say my name all the right. Well, my name all the wrong. It's all the time. It's not Rachel. It's Raquel, right? I'm gonna guess it's Raquel. I see green towards coming to me. Nah, you're fine, Katie. You're fine. Go to bed, Katie. Save your energy for tomorrow. Oh, it is. It is Rachel, or is it Raquel? It is Rachel. It is Rachel. Okay, I guess I thought it was Raquel. I don't know why. That is true, though, Katie. That is true. Okay. Okay. Favorite type of wing? I like garlic parmesan. I'm just like standard. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Katie. We do love Feral Katie. That is true too. Yeah, tomorrow is concerning. Oh God. Tomorrow's a day where we literally have a slop fest, but if storms can become surface based, we can have multiple strong, intense tornadoes tomorrow. I hate these Dixie Alley events. They suck. They absolutely suck. What even is this tomorrow? There's so many supercells kind of just mixed in with clusters tomorrow. Look at the STP and see what it is. Well, that's concerning. We have STP values of 6+. I just pulled a PDS tour out of Jackson, Mississippi. Nice. We love that. Yeah, tomorrow definitely looks concerning. It's just, does it play out? There's not much, Madison. You could get some pop-up storms tomorrow. It's very marginal with wind and hail for you guys, unless the risk zone changes tonight, which I don't really see happening. I think you guys are going to be mostly out of tomorrow. So, Herb Springs is scary. I'm nervous. No storms. Alyssa on YouTube. Let me look here where you're at, just to get your question answered real quick. In between Herb Springs. Yeah, so here's the deal. So, like, it's this northeast central portion here. Right now, there's nothing crazy going on. You got some storms up to the north. Most of tonight has been just awful in terms of storms maturing. So, if storms do mature, a tornado can't be ruled out. The odds of that is like a 5%, so it's very low. But your wind and hail threat would be your main threat. Just have alert that's on your phone tonight if you go to bed or when you go to bed. You can, know something happens. But other than that, I think you guys are going to be. I think most of this risk zone tonight is very conditional. Very, very conditional. Well, the STP tomorrow is concerning. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. I definitely have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day. And if anybody wants to disagree with me, you can disagree with me. But tomorrow's going to be a long day, I think. Today is not performing, therefore tomorrow will perform. We'll see. Now we'll be on here for a while. When should I be watching for storms in Little Rock? Anytime. You're in the you're just outside the watch, but between now and like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't even play. I feel so bad for playing the meme just because it's Southeast. Tomorrow's Mississippi and Alabama mostly, in northern Louisiana. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be a very long day. I think the enhanced risk gets expanded significantly on the 1 a.m. update. I don't think tomorrow is moderate risk worthy because it's the Southeast and it's Dixie Alley, but I'm not SPC. I can't get over that meme. That's so crazy. Oh. So by the way, guys, tomorrow, just kind of looking at some analogs. Tomorrow is the first 10% hatch tornado risk for portions of Mississippi and Alabama out of the entire year. Isn't that crazy that I'm saying that? Like, tomorrow's 10% hatch tornado risk that's in central Alabama, in Mississippi, is the first one for many this year. And we're in May. Isn't that wild? Like, that just tells you how wacky the severe weather season's been. Yeah, it's crazy to me. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. I just have that feeling. We will definitely be doing wall-to-wall tomorrow, and I see a risk zone shift a little bit southeast tomorrow, too. The Caroliners are also going to be a play tomorrow, it looks like, as well. Here, I'll show you guys what tomorrow looks like, if you want to see right now. I'm looking at the model data. Got a set 2 point. Geez, Michigan. What the hell are you doing in Michigan? All right, so here's our latest Triple HR model for tomorrow. Remember, it's a model run, so it's going to probably change a little bit, but storms go through tonight. That's through tonight, early tomorrow morning. Look what happens tomorrow, though. So our boundary that's in place tomorrow morning, we've got to actually, believe it or not, if this sticks tomorrow, we have a pretty open warm sector. It does look like there's going to be some cloudiness, a little bit of interesting setup tomorrow morning here. We'll see what plays out in real time, but overall speaking here, this looks like your classic Dixie Alley slop fest, meaning that, like, cloudy conditions to start the morning out, some destabilization to happen. But overall, why is this not working? Hold on a second. I gotta fix this. Like, wanna fix it. Because it doesn't want to work. Where is it at? Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it. There it is. There we go. Yeah, so this is the area that I'm watching tomorrow. Literally in here. We'll have some rain across the warm sector tomorrow morning. No, this is not April 27th, 2011 all over again before anybody thinks that. This is not that. But what I'm interested to see tomorrow is how much convection is ongoing between noon tomorrow and 3 p.m. Because it looks like we're going to have, typically when we have these severe weather setups in Dixie, where we end up seeing a west to east orientated cold front, where your cold front's coming down out of the southeast, but it's oriented from west to east. You get a little bit better of tornado potential, but you also get more sloppiness because storms do continue to overconvect. But from what I'm seeing on 18Z data tomorrow, look at this. We've already got beams in central Louisiana here and a pretty open warm sector here. So like I said, this will have to hold through the overnight hours. Hopefully it doesn't. But what I'm seeing here is this is around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. There's a good potential here for some open warm sector supercells. Do they stay scattered and discrete enough in the environment they're going to be in to become strong to intense tornadoes, large hail damaging winds. But this is definitely a concerning signal when I see, attempts at supercell convection and open warm sector with not a crazy mode, interacting with it. But then look at this. As we go in time, we do get that sloppier mess, but there are some cells in here that will be able to, become surface-based enough to potentially produce a strong to intense tornado tomorrow. So the STP values tomorrow are actually pretty significant enough. I would say if we get uptrends overnight tonight and tomorrow gets here and the enhanced risk expands on the 1 o'clock update, I could see a moderate risk being issued tomorrow, but I think that that's pushing it. I really do. When I look at this, though, it's a lot of overconvection, but what I'm also seeing in here as well is a lot of clustery damaging wind QLCS tornado potential. This is at like 7 p.m. tomorrow, by the way, down into southern Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia region. And then as we get closer to the overnight hours, that cold front's going to splice south, and we end up getting some overnight tornadoes down here along southern Alabama, Mississippi, and the Florida Panhandle. So I think that risk zone gets expanded south. I think the marginal risk and the slight risk will get bigger. It'll go all the way down to New Orleans. It'll go to Mobile. I was a little bit shocked that they didn't expand that on the latest update, because the model data from this afternoon also showed this expansion. This will be an overnight event for southern Alabama, southern Mississippi. So this area here I'll be watching overnight. But overall, you go look at the instability values for tomorrow at the surface. That's a lot of daytime heating in an open warm sector tomorrow. So if these cells can wrap into the surface-based vicinity here tomorrow and become supercell surface-based storms, I would be concerned for a higher tornado threat tomorrow. Even though the risk zone calls 10 hatch is definitely there. And then moving southeast here overnight, that instability weakens. Also, if we look at the STP for tomorrow, this just kind of shows us how much spin we got. That's concerning. I'm going to take a sounding here near Jackson, Mississippi. That's not the sounding that I wanted. That's concerning. PDS Tor, STP at 5 out of 11 there, 78 over 74, no capping inversion. Your shear's a little wonky, but it is enough to allow for a intense tornado potentially. So we got to watch this tomorrow. Definitely concerning. And if I go on and look at the updraft helicity tracks, there's potential for tomorrow. It's just, do we have storms, way too many storms to allow for tornado genesis to happen? That's the biggest question I have for tomorrow. And, when you see something like this, it's, just a model run, specifically 1 out of a million model runs. But this does tell me the potential tomorrow is there for strong to intense, and, maybe a higher end tornado could happen tomorrow. It's definitely there, but it's not guaranteed. So if you're in this vicinity tomorrow, you need to be weather aware. We're going to be live covering this event probably starting around 1 to 2 o'clock-ish tomorrow is my plan to get on stream. We'll get on here, talk about it, all that stuff like we do before. But tomorrow could be our most significant event in Dixie Alley out of the 2020-26 season, if this ends up verifying tomorrow. Because this is actually, like I said, this is our first 10% hatch tornado risk, believe it or not, for the year. For a lot of these areas, we haven't had a 10 hatch in central Mississippi or Alabama really all this year. So something we're going to have to watch, but I do think that risk zone is going to get shunted south. I think that slight risk is going to get shunted south, and I think that enhanced risk is going to get a lot bigger on the day 1 update when this comes out in about 3.5 hours, 3.5 to 4.5 hours. So expect that at 1 a.m. when that update comes out, because right now that 10 hatch goes central Mississippi, central Alabama, and into a little bit of there. But I think that 2% tornado risk is going to get extended. I think that 5% is going to get extended, and I think that 10 hatch is going to probably get extended, just given the fact that the data we're seeing is pretty significant for tomorrow. But it all comes down to storm mode. It all comes down to what happens overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. So definitely has that look like it could be a pretty nasty day tomorrow. But no, it's not April 27th, 2011 all over again. So please ease your minds on that. But it could be a very significant day tomorrow across this region if things do, in fact, pan out the way that the model data could be suggesting here too. So also large hail and damaging winds is also going to be a threat too. So it's not just that tornado threat tomorrow. But yeah, there you go, Lady. Lady, I didn't even know where you were at until you just texted me. So that's kind of ironic, I guess. I'm a future reader, so. Yeah, I do think Mobile will get included in that next update. Excuse me. Well, guys, so far nothing so far today. A lot of different things that are making today fail, so we'll see. Did you? I did, Alyssa, I did. Oh boy, oh boy. So we'll see what happens. But I do think tomorrow could be a pretty relatively significant day, so. But yeah, just help me be prepared for that. Trying to think here off the top of my head what else I need to get to you guys. It's almost 9 p.m. Central Time. We have nothing happening. Absolutely nothing happening. Yeah, Kentucky, we're not going to see anything really. It's very, very, very isolated, if anything, storm coverage wise, severe wise at least. Sounds good, Midwest. Sounds good. Lainey, if you need one, we have somebody on standby for you, so. I'm just curious if this is going to get going or not. Katie, thank you for the 25 tacos. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. You guys are helping me, whether that's your goal or not. When you guys do promote and help in here and support it, you're helping me get a vehicle, which I've been needing for almost 2 years now. So I'm super excited to get to that goal, which hopefully will be by the end of this year. That's the plan. Since I'm from, I know that's like here up here in Kentucky, we've had like one severe threat out of the entire year that's even semi done anything. So it's just been a weird year this year for severe weather. Really, really weird. Not been too much of a fan of it, genuinely speaking. All the Midwest is hogging it all. All right, I definitely will be up early tomorrow so I can get videos out to you guys. So we're gonna have a long day tomorrow. That's true, Lainey. I love a long day. Me too. I do love long days. I just need to go in here and talk about weather all day. Yeah, it's tonight is just really weird, guys. All day long today, like I said, I had that feeling that today would probably underperform to some extent, but we still have a couple more hours here to kind of see if things get going or not. Right now, we got convection. There's a lot of fail modes with today. It's not a very pretty setup, but as I mentioned too, the less convection that happens tonight makes tomorrow a little bit more vigorous. So that will be something to watch. But I'm not knocking it off quite yet. Oh. All right. All of these storms have been struggling. We only got 3 hours left on our tornado watch, and we haven't had nothing yet either. It's crazy to me. When the storm's gonna fire up? We're waiting to feel that answer too. We're just kind of watching. I'm gonna look at something here real quick. Yeah, we've been live for almost 4 hours. I'm gonna give it about 25 or so more minutes and see what happens. And if we don't get anything, we may call stream since we've been on for 4 hours with nothing happening. And if we get anything that pops off, we'll hop back on if we need to hop on. I'll have everything reset up. We'll probably get on again too at some point and re-talk about what's going to happen tomorrow so people know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first multi-streaming day. I appreciate again all the love and all the donos from you guys. Tomorrow will definitely be active. I expect tomorrow to be a very crazy day. Today was kind of uncertain from the start, so I definitely think it'll be crazy. So, and then we'll be done with severe weather for a little bit. Hey, Kayla, though, you can party. You can party, though. Tomorrow will definitely be a day, though. That's how it is with the weather. It's hit or miss. It's so hard sometimes. Sometimes everything can be there, and then the cap doesn't break, and then boom. That is part of it, sadly. Means more gaming streams. Yeah, we will have more of those. I will be rolling those out probably this weekend too. So yeah, we'll start doing those again probably on Thursday. I need to get back into playing Outbreak again. I miss playing that game. But yeah, guys, exciting tomorrow, though. I'm hoping maybe before stream we'll have it up and running. If not, it'll be after stream tomorrow. We will have our partnership up and going tomorrow. So I will be announcing that either in a video tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, once that comes out officially. Which is exciting. So yeah, it looks like we're not even going to get a watch for Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma, for Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. They completely got rid of the mesoscale discussion too. Louisiana's good till tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Lots of fun tomorrow. I'm glad Oklahoma, you guys are good. No, I don't think so, Lindsay. If it would be for Thursday, but I'm still uncertain on what's going to happen tomorrow, so it makes it harder to tell. A little bit harder to tell, though. I might honestly, when I get off here with you guys in just a few minutes, I might do a quick reset, eat some food, and we may just do a TikTok only Outbreak stream tonight for a little bit. We might do that if y'all want that. Might do it. I want to get some food in my stomach. I'm probably just gonna go in there and eat some hot pockets. Yeah, I'm not doing Hardee's again. That was an awful decision this morning. To everybody that's in the risk zone tonight, just be weather aware. It's not going to fruition right now. We got one little storm up here near Green Forest. That's moving well out of the instability, so that would be a hailer. If anything does, there's the update on the trying to watch. If anything does pop off, we'll switch back to live stream coverage tonight if we need to. But right now, we've been live for 4 hours and we've had 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. So I can do an update at 1 a.m. if you guys want. I'll be up. I don't have school or nothing, so I'll be up. But if you guys want a 1 a.m. update, we'll probably already be on stream. We can get on here and do one if we need to. Will there be an update again tonight? Yeah, we can do one if you guys want one. Do you guys want another weather update tonight? For my weather team, y'all go get rested up because we're probably going to have about a bajillion sloppy tornado warnings tomorrow. I got a weird feeling. Tomorrow's our first Dixie Alley event of the year, a significant one, and it actually might validate tomorrow, so we'll see. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and get ready to wrap up stream with you guys. Go take a break, go eat some food, and just be weather alert if you guys are in this risk zone tonight. I definitely don't think anything too crazy is going to happen. It's almost 9 p.m. and storms aren't really firing yet. So if anything pops off, we'll switch back over to coverage tonight. But other than that, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Midwest, Madison, all of y'all in here that donated tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you beyond words to all my donors, all my gifters. If you're a new sub, follower, a new subscriber, wherever you're at, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My weather team, thank you guys as always. And I'll probably see you guys back in here again in about 30 shower minutes, and we'll do a little bit of an outbreak stream, something like that. Other than that, I love y'all's faces, and I will see you guys back in here later.